Aha! What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. I am, of course, Stevie, the military biker. Welcome to this New Year's Eve live stream stroke podcast. Hope you're all doing outstanding out there in YouTube's land. And if you're listening to this back on the podcast, thanks very much for listening. Anyway, so let's crack right on. Let me just quickly say hello to everybody who is in the side. And then I'll bring my other co-hosts that are on tonight. I tried something different with the background tonight. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but there it is. That is the background of my bar instead of just a normal shitty black thing. But anyway, let's go. Dead Note, what's happening, mate? Nice to see you, Rob. Marine Rider, bonsoir, monsieur. Dave's here, man. What's up, Dave? Dustin, how you doing, mate? Robert, good evening, Bob. How are you, mate? Let the party started. Yeah, exactly. HDAV Traveler, how you doing, buddy? Me. Bradley, how you doing, mate? Rody, what's happening? Jono, good evening, sir. How are you? Crafty Poncho, good evening, greetings. And that's it for now. Nobody else has said hello or anything like that. So let me get straight into this and bring on these legends tonight. The one, the only, my brother from another mother, 1/3 of the coalition crew. So that means it's 2/3 of coalition crew. Gonna be on. It's the one and only Marine Rider. What's happening, Grant?
Hey, what's going on, Stevie? How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing very well, mate. Thank you for asking, pal. Thank you for asking. Glad you could make it tonight, mate. Really appreciate that.
Of course, man. Yeah, fun day of riding, and here I am, buddy.
Yeah, well, there you go. We'll talk about that in a minute because you're making me jealous already. Let me just fix my goggles. There we go. That's better. Holy shit! Look at this. That makes it a full coalition crew tonight. Look who it is.
Oh, boom.
Hey, boys. How's it going?
There's the third wheel.
There he is.
What's going on?
There he is. How are you, mate?
Good, man. You?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Not too
I don't want
bad
to hear
at
this,
all.
Fred. I don't want to hear anything but you riding. I don't want to hear any of that stuff.
What?
We're done talking.
Oh, yeah, that I was out riding today. Let me let you know I was out riding today.
Oh, Jesus. Well, anyway, before you came, we had another Canadian guy who was going to come in and step in for you, John. Tonight, yeah. The one and only. I couldn't imagine a better stand-in, to be honest. But Rob, aka Dead Note, what's happening, mate?
I'm doing great. Didn't get out for a ride today, but the weather is better than yours.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so let me start the party off by saying tonight I am drinking the one, the only, the legendary Hofbrauhaus original brew from the Hofbrau in Munich, in Germany. My favorite beer, bar none, is that. And the only way to drink the Hofbrau is in an actual Hofbraustein from Deutschland. So that's going to go in there. It is freshly frozen, so it's going to make it even better. So she's going in there in a sec. So we'll go around to Grant. What you drinking tonight, pal?
Yeah, all right. Yep. I got the old Samuel Winterlager.
Samuel Adams Winterlager. What makes it winter?
I don't fucking know. although I do have a save round regarding drinking tonight. There will be with Brother Nick and Springer Mike. I will have to crack something brand new open tonight and do a toast with them at some point.
Roger.
Cool.
Yep, sounds good, man. Sounds good. John?
I'm drinking Creemore.
What the fuck is that?
The brewery out of Ontario.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any good?
It's actually a really good beer. It's
really?
Yeah, it's kind of just north of the base, actually, or just not north, I guess, west of the base in Ontario.
The base.
In, Barrie, Borden.
Oh, Borden, Roger.
Yeah.
See, we've got a Borden in the UK, and that's where all the Remy guys used to go. I don't know if that's the same for you guys or what, but yeah.
It's a training base here.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, there was a training base for the Remy guys as well. Rob, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking got a growler of a double milk chocolate stout that was a seasonal offering from the brewery that I hang out at a lot. And it's oh so tasty.
Fancy. That sounds extremely fancy. Is it fancy or is it just, yeah?
Tastes delicious, but
really?
It's also a stout that's 6.6%.
That sounds like a meal, brother.
It does, yeah.
Actually, it's surprisingly thin. Like it's
yeah. Wow. What's happening, Brad? Nice to see you, mate. If you do want to come on and join us, by the way, there is a link in there somewhere. I'm not going to do what I normally just keep firing it in. I'm going to make you work for it tonight. You can only go in there and find it. And like I say, always
keep throwing it out there.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to come on and sit here and say nothing, I won't let you in. And you know you are. There's culprits out there. And if you pop in, and I know you're not going to say nothing, it's come to that point where we had to talk about this the other day, where we're literally just going to go, no, sorry, I'm not going to let you in because you're just basically taking up a spot for someone else. So that's the rule. That is the rules. So
what you doing there, Stevie? Abbreviating your fucking name now, buddy.
Well, yeah, well, hang on, fucking let me sort it out for you then. Hang on, geez.
Nobody knows who the fuck TMB is. It sounds like a bank.
It does. Let me square it away. How the fuck do I change it? Sounds like a bank. Hang on. Fucking hell.
It'll soon be a symbol. It's a symbol after a while.
I'm like Prince. I'm like Prince now.
He'll be like Prince.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The YouTuber formerly known as.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I should remove a rib and give myself a fucking BJ. But anyway, that's a different story.
Guy hits 3,000 subs. He does whatever he wants now. It's all
good.
Congrats,
There
by the
we
way,
go.
buddy.
I know.
Yeah.
He thinks he's above the law now, man.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. I've got a frog in my throat. Jesus.
Hey, Stevie, can you sign this? Can you sign this?
What is it?
Can you sign it for me? I need your autograph, you motherfucker.
Oh,
Get it now before you can charge for it, right?
We're all
exactly.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to take a sip of this.
Listen, they must be paying you big money now. Are they almost time to really retire? Quit that job and just ride?
Fuck. You having a laugh? I'll probably get about 60p a year. If I'm lucky.
Does YouTube pay your beer money at least?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Not. What's happening, Bert? Good. Happy New Year, mate. Here's a question. Is it actually New Year in Australia right now, or is it New Year's Eve?
A couple hours away, I think,
Yeah.
It's New Year's Eve, isn't it?
They're I think that would be pre-drinking for the countdown.
Yeah, I think they might be pre-drinking. That's for sure. Hey, Neil's here. Happy almost New Year from Alaska. I can't stay. Well, at least you got the the notification this time, Neil.
Right.
Neil was saying that he didn't get any notifications when I was going live and stuff. So I was like, well, I don't know, mate.
Yeah.
No idea. So come on then, let's get it on. Let's fucking get there because it's going to come out eventually. Tell us about your ride today, Grant.
Okay. All right. To be fair, and I know we talked this morning, and I was going to go out and do a moto vlog. However, a couple brother called me up and said, "Hey, we're meeting at the cigar bar." Well, there went the fucking moto vlog. I went down to cigar bar. Brothers asked you to meet at the cigar bar. You go to cigar bar, right?
Indeed. Yeah.
So I literally rode 9 miles. 4 miles to the cigar bar and about a total of 15 miles today.
Wow.
on a 60 degree Fahrenheit day here.
Fuck. Yeah, but you went to the cigar bar, so that's all right, man. That's acceptable.
Yeah, totally worth it, man. Totally worth it. It was a good time. So
sweet, man.
Yeah.
What were you smoking today then?
Our favorite Deadwood Tobacco Company, Sweet Jane.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I've still got two of them left in there. I'm in my humidor.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how long.
That's always good smoke. They're such good smokes, man.
Yeah. They're nice, mate. Really good. We enjoyed that one, didn't we, in Deadwood? That was we all did. John, you didn't partake in that, did you?
No, I didn't. Should have. I didn't.
You didn't have a cigar there, did you?
No.
Oh, you didn't
I
have
will.
one?
I will next year, and I'll just video it and send it to you guys, and you guys can just crop me into yours or add me in.
Okay, yeah, that works. I mean, we could probably between me and Stevie have enough video footage from last year just to make a new video and pretend like we're fucking there. I mean,
yeah, that's
fuck it. That's what everybody else seems to do, doesn't it?
Yeah, that seems to be
send them some
B-roll,
B-roll.
the thing to do, right?
His video and
That's it, Rob.
We can just follow the trend, right?
Yep, exactly. But,
I'll just send you a video of the Main Street 2023 sign, and then you just cut it in there and be good.
Yeah. I'll just literally re-edit the whole video and just put 20p on it. Oh, fucking hell. So, Rob, what about you, mate? How's the weather over there? I know you were talking previously before we came on about you maybe getting out tomorrow or the day after.
Yeah, well, we're actually basically for Grant, I'll translate to we're in the high 50s tomorrow. And I'm overdue washing the bike before I put the cover on it. So if things work out, I'll be zipping out to the car wash, which is further away than 4 miles though. And if I take the long way, it might take me a little over an hour.
Hey, to be fair, I did 15 miles today. Okay, come on, give me a break.
Fucking
now we're going out. We're going out for we have a New Year's ride, and it's going to be 60 on Sunday, and so we have a ride that we're doing with another MC, and they're all the money and the proceeds go to the Wounded Warrior
nice
cause. So
nice.
That's awesome, mate.
So, we're looking forward to that.
We're supposed to get a bunch of rain and stuff on New Year's Day, so I don't know if I'd try to ride then. Temperature might be rideable, but if I'm washing the bike tomorrow, I'm not going to ride in the rain just before potentially we drop into the winter here.
Do you know the worst thing is in Alberta, as you well know, guys at the bottom, is even if it went up to fucking 12 degrees or 15 degrees, I couldn't even get off my fucking driveway or out the road because the fucking ice is this thick. There's no way.
Yeah. I remember when I lived in Edmonton having to chip my little path out to the street.
I had to do that last year. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
How's that going? Way up there, John?
Buddy, well, I sent you those pictures that day when I was driving there. I snapped that picture of the intersection. It looked like a hockey rink. Like it was nothing.
Any change or same?
Oh no, it's dried up now a bit. It's the roads are got ice on them, but not like that. It's not the same.
I know you said y'all guys were having a better week weather-wise, though.
Yeah,
it's not been too bad this week,
but a better week to us is like freezing cold to you. Like
like -2 or -3 or whatever. I don't know what that is in fucking the other version, but
20s in the probably 20s for him.
Yeah, probably in the 20s.
Yeah, that's what it is at night here.
Oh, it sucks. I hate it. But even if it did turn nice, there's no way I could get out the road.
Even if you get on the road, the rocks and the gravel, you wouldn't be able to ride.
No, hell no. That's the biggest thing.
That was Yellowknife was that way. Is even if you could get to the road in May, the ice on the lakes would keep a nice sheen of ice on the streets, or any of the sand in the corners you would just skid through.
Yeah. That's the difference too, is like when you guys get rain down the States, right? It washes all that away, the salt or whatever you guys are using, that brine stuff gets washed away. Yeah. Well, in Alberta, they don't even use that because it's too cold, right? So that stuff doesn't even do anything on the road. So,
nope. That's the one that when we first went into the States from Canada, on a road trip in the winter time, that was the biggest thing that I noticed about the difference between the States and Canada was actually the roads were 1,000 times better and 1,000 times clearer in Montana. Literally going across the border by let's say a mile, it went from absolutely depressingly bad, awful roads to fucking completely clear. I was like, what the fuck? And it was the same all the way down.
You guys start putting stuff in your roads before the storm, right? Like I was watching somebody there.
Yeah, they put
storm's coming.
They put a chemical down. They put a chemical down before it starts coming. Prep the roads prior to, and then once it hits, then they're constant plows just dropping salt throughout the whole day.
Canada should try it, man. I mean, even in the UK, they put salt on the road. They don't put rocks on the road. They put salt down, and it melts the ice and stuff. You know what I mean? Whereas over here, fuck it, man. Let's just put rocks on the road. That'll stop people from slipping and sliding. No, it won't.
All it does end up cost you money in windshield. It's all it does out here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. What's happening, Droop? How you doing, mate? And Jonesy, what's happening, man? But yeah, fuck. I don't know if I've missed anybody else. Shit, better check.
There's been a couple that have jumped in.
Haven't seen Dustin in a while. Glad to see he's there, and sounds like he's getting a seat soon.
Busted with his usual fucking derogatory bullshit. I'm joking. Fucking hell. Yeah, Dustin's getting a new seat, ain't he? Yep. I think we all need a new fucking seat soon. I will anyway.
Yep.
We'll see. I'm thinking about getting one of them road sofas, but as Canada is
the one from
Saddleman. Yeah.
But I hear good things.
Yeah, mate, I've heard amazing things, and I think if the missus wants to get on the back a bit more, she needs a better seat, and I think the road sofa.
I tell you the one. A buddy of mine let me use his Mustang 2-up, And I rode with that out. I rode with that out to Pittsburgh, with 4.5 hours, not far, but it was nice.
They're so good, man.
Oh my god, I could have gone hundreds and hundreds of miles on that thing, no issue. Yeah.
Well, here's my dilemma. Here's the dilemma I've got. I don't know where fucking Dustin's got his from, but you cannot get. I swear to God, I've checked Fortnite. I've checked every fucking website you can possibly get. You cannot get a road sofa for a 2021 Streetlight Special anywhere in fucking Canada. You have to order it from Saddleman and then get spanked for the fucking the tax when it comes across the border.
Oh, really?
And exchange rate and everything else just
It's crazy, mate. Sometimes, and I mean, boys, please don't take this the wrong way, but sometimes Canada is backwards sometimes in certain things, and I think it needs to do a lot of catching up. I mean, I just don't get it. Why can't I go on and sometimes, why can't I go on and order a fucking seat from some, .ca web? No, sorry, you can't do that. You have to pay the tax on it. You motherfuckers, man.
But that was like, you couldn't get that one microphone up there, right? At all. Like Amazon didn't offer it.
The purple panda.
So that's why I wound up sending that to you, because I was like, fuck, you can't get that. I got you, dude. Don't worry.
Dude,
that's crazy. Why not?
Again, dude, that was probably one of the best things I've received from someone. That's fucking absolutely brilliant, mate. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
I didn't understand what the hell the holdup with that is, or the issue. You know what I mean?
I don't know. What is it?
Type of embargo?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't have a purple panda embargo.
Yeah, because some of the companies, if they're they would have different tariffs, and so they won't intentionally ship, because then they have to pay a penalty because of some Canadian content manufacturer. Same as the radio stations up here have rules of protect Canadian industry, so therefore you have to have set Canadian content. Okay. So, probably something like that.
So whenever I, receive anything to sort of, and you're going to take the piss because somebody will receive anything to, put to do an install video or anything like that, I'm not getting it for free at all, because I'm having to pay the fucking tax on it.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Oh, on everything. Anything coming in, you have to. Oh, wow.
Anything. Okay. Yeah, anything, mate. I've had to say to some of these companies. Say again, Rob?
Dustin just hit it, I think. That actually makes a lot more sense.
Issues. There we go. I know exactly what he means by this. Yep. There you go.
Bingo, because so many companies, if you don't put French on it, you can't sell it in Canada.
What? Why is that? Because of Quebec?
Yep. Because of those motherfuckers in that.
Actually, and the only true bilingual province is New Brunswick. Quebec is not considered a bilingual province.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
It breaks me. Fucking breaks me, some of the stuff. If it was in the UK, mate, I could go to any fucking shop that sells seats and get it.
And that's why my people fucking said fuck you to Canada and ran down to the swamp of Louisiana.
Enjoy. Swamps are great this time of year.
You can probably get a fucking sofa seat from the swamps of fucking Louisiana.
It's like,
I get the road sofa in Louisiana.
Easy, be at the side of the road somewhere.
Every single thing that comes here, hey Grant, like when Springer Mike sent those signs and T-shirts and stuff.
Yep, I got full tax on that.
You paid the duty and stuff on that.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
yep.
I've
had to pay duty on a Scouse shirt because it came from the States, and I bought it from him, and I had to pay $16 duty on top of the freaking cost of the shirt.
That's right, yeah. From Teespring, fucking rats. Yeah. Huh. Honest. So after that, I lowered all my prices, mate, right down to the bare minimum I could possibly do because of that shit. That's a joke. I've had to say to a few of these companies, when you ship this stuff to me, put on there that it's less than $30, less than 30 Canadian dollars. And they're like, why do it's nowhere near that. I'm like, guys, trust me, if you don't, I'm going to get pumped for tax. Literally smashed. The DHL guy knows me by name now. He's like, all right, Steve, I've got some more boxes for you, mate. You need to pay this much. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. I'm like, fucking hell. Yeah. But
it's a pain.
Ty says, I love how enthusiastic MB is when he calls people motherfuckers. Yes, mate, because it annoys me.
And it's gender neutral and a term of endearment.
I do get quite animated. Yeah. You know what? Actually, speaking of Ty, I've been catching up on some of Ty's stuff recently. And man, is he his game has just gone through the roof, man. It really has.
Yeah.
I remember when he first
He's a
started.
good video editor.
Dude, and do you know what he is? He's got that sort of, when that interest, and when you're watching somebody, he holds your interest, if that makes sense. So it's really, really cool to watch. You know what I mean? Whereas I just waffle shit. So, but yeah, no, congratulations, Ty, mate. You're doing really well, pal. Really, really well. Look at this guy.
Yep, absolutely.
Look who it is.
Hey, boys.
What's happening, Brad?
Just enjoying another wonderful winter Iowa day.
Oh, what are you drinking
you didn't
there,
break the bike out today.
Yeah. When the streets are white, I think the bike's best to stay in the garage.
See, Brad has the same fucking issues as we do, boys, apart from that motherfucker next to me. But anyway.
Believe it or not, yesterday it was 52 degrees here.
52?
52 above
What's
zero.
What's that in normal money? Rob, come on, you're an officer. Do the quick
like 8 or 9, right? About 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's good, man. That's really good. Yeah, see, I bet you couldn't even get out your driveway though, Brad, or off your street though, could you? Same scenario as us.
No, I mean the streets there's no snow on them, but they were just all wet and salt. And by this morning, it was just they're pure white from all the salt they put out. So,
Roger.
Not gonna do that.
Pull up. Yeah, you.
Roddy says, I'm going to send you some high loops so it don't hurt so bad. I need something, mate, because every time the guy knocks, I see him coming, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, here he is again. He's like, bing bong. Me fucking wallet's on fire as I go to the door.
Buddy, you're going to get no sympathy from me because I'm paying the other part of that.
No, you are. Yeah.
Payment too.
No, I know, mate. What's Pete saying? So if you don't know, Pete's the guy that came on and got absolutely drunk as fuck and got his ball bag out for the whole live stream to see.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, that was that. There's the Scottish guy who likes to get his ball bag out. Mate, I got fucked on tax because I live in Scotland but work in England. And I get punished because I don't get any army pension. Because I get an army pension, they get smashed. What do you mean you get? So Scotland does a different tax to England. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get fucked all around the world.
Exactly.
Would that be similar to Scouts? Would that be the same as the fact that I pay a different tax rate than you do in Alberta?
Potentially, mate. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I've never. I hate tax. I really do, and I hate the way taxes
right now,
over
my
here.
best place to be is Alberta or in the territories for tax rate.
Roger.
Because out here in Nova Scotia, it's not as bad as Quebec, but extra tax gets taken off my pension. And I'd actually make more money out of my pension to be where you are.
Really? That's interesting.
Yep. You do for sure. That's a fact. Yeah.
So
that's actually a kicker for when you're still in here and you get posted around because you get posted mid-tax year. So when I got posted from the west to the east, all of a sudden I'm behind on what they've been taking off my pay for taxes. And so come tax time, I owe a fortune.
Hang on.
So
stop. When you were serving, right, you didn't get a generic government tax. You literally got province tax or whatever you went.
Yep.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah. So when you live, So when you live in, like, we'll use Ontario, for instance, the cost of living here is ridiculous. Everything is more expensive, but then you move to Alberta and you make actually more money living in Alberta in a cheaper economy than you do living in America.
I would see like $750 more out of my paycheck in the West than I do here in Nova Scotia.
$750.
Yep.
So here in the States, when you're on active duty military, whatever state is your home of record, that's where you pay taxes in. That's how that works, no matter where you live. So there are certain states though that will not tax active duty. Like if you're from Texas, you don't pay state tax. Like
that's
a couple other states. There's like 9 or 10 states out there where, like, you won't pay the state tax. You'll still pay federal, but you won't pay state. And same thing when you retire from the U.S. military, you will pay state tax on whatever state you claim as home of record, which is normally the state you'll wind up residing in and living in.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Wow. I suppose that's a bonus of being from the UK, with it such a tiny island compared to North America, and Canada. We just have one tax, shit bust, and that we have two taxes actually: national insurance, which covers your free healthcare, because healthcare is completely free in the UK. I say free. You have to pay, your national health, your national insurance towards it. And then we have our income tax. That's it. Regardless of if you're in, bottom end of the UK or in Newcastle, Liverpool, whatever, you pay the same tax. Clearly, obviously, Scotland's a little bit different. I'm not sure about Wales, but England, let's say, it's the same wherever. And even when I was posted in Germany, I paid the exact same tax as what I would do if I was in the UK. Because I was part of the British Army.
Our guys, if they go over to, if they get sent to NATO headquarters, they pay the Ottawa, Ontario rate.
Of course they do, because it's the most. Really? Oh my God! So they're
Quebec
over in NATO headquarters in Europe, and they're paying Ottawa tax.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! It's so wrong, isn't it? So bloody wrong. They did think. I mean, I don't know what it's like for the American Army, but we did dabble in a bit of when you go on tour, you don't pay tax. But then somebody went, fuck that, that's not going to happen. And what we did do is we got a tour bonus at the end of it. So we got a tax-free, like it wasn't even tax-free, it was a lump sum at the end of the tour a month after you got back. But they would tax that as well. So, it was always tax.
So
on VAT.
The special duty area was tax-free. Like Afghanistan is tax-free.
Right. Yeah, that's same with us. We go into a hostel.
I got such a smoking tax rebate the next year. It was awesome.
See, we don't get that.
Yeah.
We did.
That's
We used
how
to
it is,
go.
dude.
Wow. Hey, Squid, you're right.
Stevie.
VAT, but VAT's put on top of everything anyway, and that doesn't really count. Yeah, mate, go on.
Yeah, bring up Springer Mike's comment.
Bring up. What's Mike say? Oh, there he is. Mike, what's happening? Well, it's cheaper for us to bootleg 2 bottles of whiskey to Canada than ship them.
It is.
It probably is. It probably is. Did you hear, Mike? Did you hear John's comment? Obviously, when you sent us those the share and the sign, we paid tax on that, man. Fuming we were.
So Stevie, tell me what seat you want. I'll buy it and then I'll just ship it to your ass.
That's a good point, mate. You could do it. Well, I could buy it and ship it to you, and then I'll pay you the shipping. From you to me, if that makes sense.
You know where they have those seats at, Stevie?
Where?
Sturgis.
Asshole.
Oh, here we go again. Here we
go again. Fucking hell. When I say I'll buy it, Brad, what I mean is I'll buy it from Saddleman US, send it to you, and then whatever the cost of the shipping is, mate, then that'd be amazing if you could, pal. You just have to put under $30 on the box, because otherwise I'll pay it.
Or you just need to go for a trip south for a ride.
Yeah. Well, I'd love to be able to get off the fucking driveway, Rob, but I can't.
Sounds like an Alberta
appreciate
ball.
that. Oh, Brad, that's mint, mate. Thank you, pal. Really, really appreciate that. Cheers, dude.
Yeah, room for one more. It's just 2 more, probably. Easy. Just saying.
I know. Well, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Hey,
I was already working on them today, Brad. I was already working on them.
Nice.
Hey,
Yes,
Stevie. So
Yeah,
Springer Mike's mom is watching a podcast for the first time tonight on your live stream, sir.
Oh.
And she wants us to throw a shout out. So everybody say hello to Rosemary. Hi, Rosemary.
Hi,
Hey,
Rosemary.
Hi, Rosemary.
I apologize for my potty mouth. I do apologize.
Yeah.
I
This
do
will
have-
be kind of a rough podcast for your first one.
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. But if you didn't know, I'm from Liverpool, England, and I spent 25 years in the army, and that mixture of being from Liverpool and the army is why I swear a lot.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
And me being a Marine and from New Orleans, those 2 combinations don't gel well together.
There you go. Yeah, no, there is that, and I think the other guys as well. We're all in the same boat. So, Rosemary, I apologize right now, but unfortunately, that's the way it is.
The disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Yeah, I should put a disclaimer down the bottom there, like Rev Bomb does.
Springer Mike's probably got the remote in his hand with the mute.
Yeah, exactly. Oh Jesus! What's Squid
Those guys
saying?
are awesome, though, man.
Send it marked as gift, used and under $30. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah,
That's right.
Right, Brad, we need to talk, mate. Definitely, because I'm not paying $1,000+ for a seat.
No.
No, hell no. Unless it's paved with gold.
We'll figure something out.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the offer, though, mate. Really do.
Absolutely, man.
Oh God. So, well, go on then. Let's talk about your plans for stages. Come on.
Yeah, get it out of your system, fucker.
Yep.
On
Get it
that
out.
note, then I'm going to go refill my beer.
I'd rather
On that note,
I'd rather talk about the plans for Vegas than Sturgis.
Yeah. See, now there's another plan that is just we just
There
put
we
it out
go.
there today. It was just put it out
there
there,
we
but
go.
obviously because John's got no job, he sits at home being a house husband all
Dude.
fucking days. Like, when we going? What we gonna hire?
Yeah.
When's
Where we
the
go?
fucking time
Where
to
to
fly?
go? I'll go to every rally in the
Fucking
fucking U.S. this year.
Gonna find some guys to go.
You can't suggest it without a fucking solid fucking plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Not it.
Yeah, I'm not in either. Fucking hell. The name of this live is called F-Bomb Crew. Cody says.
not lying.
I'm going to drop... Hey? I think it's a good idea. I think Vegas is a great idea. I mean, let's be honest. I don't know how much it's going to cost, Grant, for you to fly over from the east to Vegas. I don't know how much flights and stuff are, mate. But I think for us, it's pretty
terrible.
cheap, pretty reasonable, if I'm honest.
It's not bad. They have a nonstop from out here.
Yeah. We used to be able to fly that. What I noticed, John, we used to be able to drive down to Great Falls in Montana, jump on what the fuck was it called? Oh, it was a cheap ass airline, and you used to be able to get return to Vegas for $60. Like,
if you cross the border, if you cross the border, the prices are drastically different than we pay
absolutely.
here in Canada.
It's probably like Frontier Airline lowered. It's like 10 of you to a row.
I can't remember what it was called. It was dead good though. It was got free baggage because you
airlines.
Something like that. It was like I can't remember what it was called, but you got free luggage because you're military or a veteran. You get free luggage there and back.
You get that here, Stevie. All the airlines here.
Really?
All the airlines here. Yeah, pretty much every one of them.
Mate, every time I try that, you tell me to fuck off.
Or something.
Yeah, they don't recognize Coalition as much. Not every airline.
Yeah, bastards.
When are you going to Vegas?
Oh, we don't know yet. I just suggested it today as a potential, 4-day, 5-day, whatever, just quick in and out type of thing. And, ride some 66, go over to the Grand Canyon, maybe go over to Santa Monica and back in a day, maybe from Vegas. Potentially that could be done, I think. And I don't know. I think it'd be a fantastic thing to do. Don't get me wrong, and I think it's viable. It absolutely is. But I think finding the right time to do it is the issue. And I think finding a time when everybody can go at the same time, obviously will always be an issue as well. So plus you got to swing it by the misses and all that shit, So yeah.
That's tough. That's always a tough one.
I've got to go to Arizona here the 9th through the 15th, and then sometime in January I got to go back to California.
Oh wow!
But
you should do it, Brad, man. Hire a bike and away you go. But
well, I mean, I'm just figure out the dates, and I'll just take a couple days early and reach out.
That'll be well. It ain't gonna be anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm looking at 24.
Yeah, I think if we're
I'm
gonna do it, we
tied
can all
up
do it
with
together.
vacation this year.
Yeah, I think maybe as well, mate. I don't know, but I think it'd be amazing to do, and I think obviously if we did it as a coalition crew complete, and then we could fling it out to everybody else who wanted to come, and I think it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Really, really
Yeah,
good.
it'd be a good time.
It would be good. Oh shit! Hang on.
No shots before the night before, though.
No drinking the night
before.
before.
The ride? Yeah, no. Yeah. We got to be able to operate machinery.
Look at this guy. What's happening, Chris?
Hello, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on there, pal?
Just popped in to say Happy New Year for when it comes. Probably won't get to see you before it.
All right. Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year, brother.
Well, it's New Year's Eve for you, isn't it?
Nah, it's nearly 2 a.m. now, so I'll be going to bed soon. I'm not staying on long.
Have we been up drinking?
Nah, I had a wee whiskey. That was it.
No, just a wee whiskey.
Just a wee one.
Well, just a
There
wee
you
one.
go.
Well, welcome on, mate. Welcome on.
Thank you.
Pete Starr says, I'm on to watch Scouse and Friends chew the fat. If we pay all tax pesh, then all a boiling point. The world's for. Oh, Pete, I can't even read that. I'm fucking too long.
He wrote a novel.
It's fucking memoirs.
Memoirs.
Fucking novel,
fuck.
dude. All right, Charles Dickinson.
It's like the start of Star Wars.
Fucking, it wasn't. Oh, fucking. What's happening, Denver?
Denver, what's going on, buddy?
Wrench Bender next says, me at Military Biker, I am hooked on your ride videos. I want to experience Canada in the fall. Oh, well, that's cool, man. Yeah, no, you should do, mate. It's one of the amazing places to ride, as you've seen by the videos. Really is. Lucky to live where we are. That's for sure.
The fall's a bit of a risk, though, because it can snow anytime after Labor Day. So
yeah, no,
you
it
know.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
But we were
For
lucky
sure.
this year, though. Me and Brad went down to BC that day, and it was so good, man. The clouds were nowhere to be seen. It was lovely and warm. It was great.
Yeah.
What's this fucker saying? Too many words for a Scouser. Too many words for a fucking Harry Potter movie. Oh, everyone's gone quiet. Look, what's going on? Chris, what you drinking?
Side chat. Can't multitask as well. Got to read the side chat.
Yeah.
I'm finished drinking, mate. I've
Have
run
you finished?
Aye, it's all done. I'm finished.
Go and get a I don't know. Fucking, you must have some bookie in the house. You're the jock.
I don't know. I might get a peppermint tea or something.
I'll do. Peppermint tea, mate. I'll do.
Wee peppermint tea and a biscuit.
Eating a fucking biscuit. Damn.
Biscuit. Man, Springer Mike, brother and I, an 88-year-old mum enjoying a drink on mum's first podcast. Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we
appreciate you
shout
guys
out already. So,
and again, I apologize for the swearing.
yeah.
What's he saying? If I don't type it, then you don't understand me, ball bag. Pete, I've known you for 25 years. I understand everything you say.
Peter, come on the stream. Fucking get on here, son.
No, he's banned. He's banned. Especially tonight.
Get your paws on here, Pete.
You can get your clacker bag out.
Get the ball bag out.
Not tonight. No, never again, actually. Never again. He was mortified.
You're cut
mortified. He messaged me like 2 days later. He's like, oh my God. I was like, tell me about it.
It's all out to the world now there, buddy. What's done is done.
That's it now. It's
once it's seen, it can be unseen.
That's it. Yeah.
You're fucked, man. It ain't going to. He's not deleting it either.
Somebody did say though that was the world's biggest ball bag they've ever seen in their life. Someone said someone said it was like an Aldi shopping bag.
I've never seen one that hangs like that before. It was like fucking.
Did he have to roll them up and put them away?
He wasn't even bent over that far, but you could see it right between his legs at the back.
It was down to his kneecaps, huh?
I don't know how he manages to walk. I don't know how he fucking walks, man.
It's like that guy in Africa with the gigantic balls just walking around and that.
He must be registered disabled with those fuckers, man.
He's got to use fucking duct tape to fucking keep him up.
Oh my God. Sorry, Springer Mike's mom, Rosemary. We again apologize.
Sorry, mom.
Whoops.
I'm Scottish. We don't know any better. We're fucking idiots.
Fucking ball jokes.
Are we sure it was Pete's? Yeah, wait, we were sure it was Pete's. Trust me. We are absolutely 100% sure it was Pete's. Jesus Christ.
Scouts, you got your new ball cap there, huh, bud?
Yeah, mate. Prezi from the wife for Crimbo, you know.
Okay. What's that?
Amongst a few other things. Yeah. It's not bad, mate.
Like a soccer hat or something, right?
Yeah. It's nice. Nice and comfy, mate.
He agreed.
Covers the ball spot.
Really accentuates the lines in your cheekbones and that.
Do you like that? Nice, isn't it?
Really accentuates so it does.
That's all the years ago like that in the sun in Iraq and that going, what?
So what the hell you got on your hat there, Scoosy? A pussycat?
It's a puma or a puma as you guys would call it.
Pussycat.
Fucking puma.
Yeah, that's a pussycat hat.
That's what it is, mate.
I thought pussycat.
You're supporting Zines from the CEO of Harley Davidson, who was the CEO of Puma. Is that what you're doing? You're linking those two together?
That's exactly what I'm doing, mate. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it right
That's
there.
full of bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's exactly. I need a top up. I've run out of beer already. Fucking hell. Let's go to
I
the
guess,
beer
John,
bar.
you're in charge.
No,
Who's
I'm
in
back.
charge? Oh,
Oh, go on. I'll tell you what.
It's
John,
a little bit better planning this time.
Rob's in charge while I open it up and pour myself a bevy. Go.
Yeah, no. I'm a bad influence.
All right,
Besides,
Chris.
I don't have
How's
control. I
Chad?
can't put up Dustin's comment about Lord, I apologize, Larry the Cable Guy.
there we go.
Hey, Rob, have you hit that rally?
I won't even finish that statement.
Have you gone to that rally in Nova Scotia yet, Rob?
Warfrat?
Yeah.
Not in a bunch of years.
No.
It's kind of gone downhill last few years. Like, I had a bunch of friends went there. Like, it's now they're trying to make it family friendly, so the vendors don't go anymore because anything motorcycle related, they tax you badly, like the fees to be a vendor. They have more bouncy castles. Like, I had more friends go there because they're part of a pirate crew and they dress up as pirates for the kids than riders that went last year.
What is it with you Canadians and bouncy castles? When the fucking riots were on Ottawa, you had bouncy castles and fucking barbecues and hot tubs everywhere.
Bouncy castles are awesome, man.
Jesus.
Hey, a bouncy house, man? Are you kidding me? They're a fucking blast. You throw the kids
what?
out of there and you start fucking doing backflips.
What do you call it? A bouncy house?
Yeah, that's what we call it in the States, a bouncy house.
Oh my God. See, we do one better than you guys because we're way older. We call it a castle.
Yeah, you throw the kids out of the bouncy house
Yeah.
and start doing backflips.
Yeah, then we start fucking chopping their heads off and throwing fucking arrows at them and stuff.
Tarred and feathered.
Whoa.
That just went sideways really quick, Stevie.
Tarred and feathered, yeah, exactly.
I was just talking about throwing them out of the bouncy house. Shit.
I've never heard it called a bouncy house before. I like that.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
call
but
it.
the Warfrat rally, they don't do the bands all day anymore. They don't have, the party at the Tupper is done. There's just now, from the bike perspective, they line Main Street with bikes. You can walk up and down, but people are complaining that like vendors were pots and pans and bed sheets and regular flea market vendors.
What?
So I don't know if that's ever, the town got kind of tired of burnouts all hours of the night and, typical biker rally stuff. So I think, I don't know if that's ever going to come back.
I think that's happened to all the rallies across the country. I think that's the same, right? Like, I think the government's kind of stepped in or the province has stepped in and kind of shut more things down than let the start up, right? So
even Port Dover is trying to say we're not holding it anymore. People still show up, but they're not planning anything. So
exactly.
So I think it's that so now you got to find more underground rallies and parties. There's a few good ones out here. Because a few groups have large plots of land where they'll throw a big party. But that's getting harder and harder with all the regulations. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why when we talk about rallies and stuff, all the rallies we talk about are the States, right?
Because there's nothing up here, is there?
No.
I've always wondered why, because for such a big bloody country and for such a, time of year when the weather is great, it's ideal for running rallies and stuff. But obviously, most of the ones that happen are all in the US, whereas there's not. We get the odd, we get a poker run, we'll get a weekend maybe where there's something going on, an overnight one on a Saturday night, but there's never an actual full-on week-long or 2-week-long rally. There's nothing.
I think there's still one. I think there's still one in BC, if I'm not mistaken. Like a decent one in BC. I think they call it like Little Sturgis or something. It's not it's not as big as Sturgis, obviously, but it's
no, that one I think died after a couple of years because they held it. I think you're talking about the one in Merritt, BC.
Yeah. They don't have
it died, and the guy screwed everyone. Ray Sasseville screwed everyone.
Okay.
And the Sycamore, he also did the Sycamore Stomp, which screwed all the town, and anyone who was a contractor to do porta potties or anything like that got screwed.
Wow.
Left bills of hundreds of thousands of dollars and just skipped town.
What?
I think actually now that you say that, I think I heard that similar
So
story.
do they have like hog rallies up there, like hog chapters in Canada and hog rallies?
They do, but the problem is same challenge. Like where I grew up, actually used to hold the biggest Western hog rally in a small
can I
town
stop
in
you there,
BC,
boys? What's a
and they
hog
just got rid of
rally?
it.
What's a hog
What's a
rally?
hog rally?
That sounds
Harley-
amazing. See whatever
Harley
it is, it sounds
owners-
amazing. Do you get like a fucking hog and chase it about the streets and stuff? Fucking-
There's always a few
Well,
of them
that's a
running
different
around.
competition. That's where you chase a greased pig.
It's the Harley Owners Group or something like that. It stands for, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's-
right. With
Harley
you, with you.
Davidson stuff.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yep. Sorry,
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 Rocco.
sorry, sorry for interrupting. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
But even
You do
they're
have a
just
hog roast,
small
though.
things up here.
Yes, our government just steps in on way too much stuff and ruins every bit of fun you could actually have up here. So
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So what about the UK with rallies?
I think they do a lot of rallies in the UK, but I don't think there's any like
do.
massive week-long ones.
Ah, no, you're wrong. There's one here up in a place called Aviemore in Scotland, and it's called Thunder in the Glen.
Thunder in the Glen.
And
Yeah.
it's massive.
I heard that.
It's
That's the
huge.
biggest one in the UK. I think
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
Aye, and it's all
How long
Harleys
is that? How long is
I think
that
it's going
rally?
for about a week, don't it?
Aye, so it's for about a week or something.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'll be honest,
Okay.
boys, I've never been to it,
Okay.
but I think I might go next year. It's pretty. It looks pretty good. It does.
Damn. Check that out, man.
Shit, Grant.
You
Videos.
should check it
Um,
out. There's loads of people made videos about it and stuff. And you find there's loads of
Yeah.
bands there, and there's bike. It's probably more Harleys than anything else, but anyone's
Yeah.
welcome. Anyone with any type of bike's welcome. It's not just Harleys.
cool.
It's anyone.
For sure.
So it's pretty cool.
Chris, you'd have to take us as the interpreter because we wouldn't understand a damn thing anybody says.
Once you get your ear in, you just need to get your ear in, and then that'll be you. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You need a climatization period, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, but
Don't worry.
about
And
6
5
fucking months.
Aye,
25 years.
Aye. The more drink you drink, the easier it is to understand people. It starts to make sense. The way we
There you
talk.
go. There you go.
Easy.
It's like Newfie in Canada. You just
I
have
can
enough beer
understand,
and then you
Chris.
start
Now,
understanding.
When
Yep.
I guess I can say that about my people in Louisiana too, though.
I can't understand a damn thing he says.
Who?
Oh shit.
Zed.
Zedhead.
Zed. Yeah.
Fucking Zed.
We all know Zed.
Easy. That's an
Out
easy
of
guess.
10 words, I get like 1 or 2 of them. Like, okay, I don't know what the rest of it was. But
It's like drinking with Grant, eh? His accent changes 3 times over a beer.
Yeah. My Louisiana, my Cajun comes out in a heartbeat, man. It don't take long.
I think
Hey,
the funniest one
Dustin,
though on a scout
Dagan,
stream
Hart,
was
yeah, I'm Scottish.
Baggers and Brews trying to follow. You can just sort of see them both looking in the camera, going, "What?"
Yeah,
As Zed's talking.
Yeah,
Bert, George, it was so funny.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Zed's from Paisley, though, from Glasgow, and he's a rough ass part of Glasgow. Chris, where are you?
I'm from fucking Glasgow as well, mate.
Aye, but you're not from Paisley, though, are you?
I was born in Paisley. Born in
Was
Paisley maternity, mate. Aye.
Holy fuck.
Aye,
Paisley
Glenburn
posse,
and-
tell all your
I
pals.
lived in Glenburn and Paisley until I was 10 years old.
Jesus. So, did you move out, and where you live now?
I've been around. I'm a bit of a gypsy, but
Yeah.
not really. But I have been around. So I stay sort of in the outskirts of Glasgow now. More the house prices in and around Glasgow are too expensive now. So
Oh,
when
wow.
me and my wife are going to buy a house, we moved a bit further out to get more house for your money, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Makes sense, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
So
Absolutely
we
makes sense.
get quite a nice big house here. Then, for the money we paid for it and in and around Glasgow, you'd get a wee pokey flat bed sit thing,
Yeah. Big enough to fit your bike in the conservatory.
Yeah, man. I've got a garage, just don't fucking use it. Why use a garage?
Fuck it.
Why use a
Put it
garage
out.
when you have a house? Fucking-
Yeah, tuck it in your living room, man. You fucking
Aye,
sleep with
man.
it.
Yeah,
It's all
fuck it,
good.
fair enough.
I get up in the morning, I come down and make a cup of tea, sit with the bike, have a cup of tea. It's all good, man.
That sounds like a dream. Sounds like a
Aye,
fucking dream.
that's it. Living the dream.
Imagine trying to bring the fucking bikes into the house over here, man. It's like, fuck, I can't get this big bastard up the stairs.
See, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
My bike's quite light. That's only a 600 RR Super Sport, so it's quite a light bike. It's easy to bring in and out, but I don't know if I had a bigger bike. I don't think I would be doing it.
No. Yeah, that's true. Jesus. Don't they? Oh, hang on.
I'd give it a good fucking try. Right?
You should try and get upstairs into the bedroom. Didn't they used to have a motorcycle event in Pentink? What? How the fuck do you say that?
Penticton,
yeah.
Did they?
I would imagine they did. I haven't heard of one there in a long time.
I haven't
Still
heard
could
of
be, I
one.
guess.
Yeah.
But
I got a bunch of friends there. I think I'd know about it, but yeah.
If they were going to hold one, I mean, that would be the ideal place to do it. That's for sure.
Roger.
Oh,
where's that then?
It's
South
in
Kelowna.
Yeah. So it's
fuck.
it's close to Kelowna. It's absolutely beautiful area. So
Best place to have a motorcycle rally is in Iowa because the pigs and cows don't give a shit what you do.
There you go. That's a
Yeah,
win.
fair enough. Fair enough. That's why they don't have rallies in Wales, because all the sheep get shagged.
They get double tapped.
Yep.
See, when we were wee boys, we used to go camping and see in the night time. Getting you call it cow pushing.
Oh yeah. Cow tipping. Cow tipping.
Cow tipping.
Yeah.
When they're
That's why I don't have
sleeping, you
no
just run
rallies.
up and push them over.
Aye, fast asleep, aren't they?
That's why I
That's
don't have no
cool,
fucking
that's
rallies.
terrible, but
Say again.
I don't have no rallies in Louisiana. Fucking, you get your fucking leg ripped off by a gator.
Yeah.
You
You can't exactly go gator tipping, can you?
Nah, you ain't gonna gator tip.
Wouldn't it have to be gator flipping?
Well, okay. I don't know.
do you not just jump on the gator's back and put your arms around its neck and fucking hold it and you get like a mate on its tail? And
Who the fuck do you think you are, Steve Earle?
well, look what happened to him.
Steve Irwin, yeah.
Hey, respect his big Steve Irwin, by the way. I love that guy. He was an
He was an
legend.
absolute legend when he was a legend of a dude.
He was the best entertainer ever been
he
on
definitely
TV.
was.
Yeah. What a way to die, though, man. After everything he's done, you know what I mean? With all the big gigantic crocodiles and all the spiders and the fucking snakes. And he got stabbed by a fucking stingray.
Aye.
Yeah. We
Crazy.
were talking about that the other day at work, man. It was like this fucking dude tossed around the most venomous snakes in the world
Yep.
and fucked with the most dangerous animals and got fucking tattooed by a stingray. Are you
It
kidding
was
me?
how
Of
excited
all
he
things.
got. It was see how excited he got. But there's a croc! Fucking splash!
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
Straight in.
You fucking launch yourself right at him, like dive bomb on. What a beautiful fucking specimen!
What a
Yeah.
guy!
Have you seen his son and his daughter, who were like really, small kids when we used to watch him? They're
totally
all
into it,
part of the
They
zoo and
really
everything.
look like
They do
him
all
and
that
stuff,
shit.
aye.
Yeah. It's crazy. Australia Zoo, I think it's called. Obviously, the Aussies would know better than me, but fuck's going on here? Everyone's jumping out.
Give me a minute, man. I gotta get some booze.
Grant, if you're gonna kick yourself out, mate, put it on mute. I'll put him on mute just in case.
No, I got it, buddy.
There he is. I got him. Oh Jesus! So, yeah, were you were on Rev's live stream tonight, Chris?
I was. It was quite good. Quite enjoyed it tonight.
I got on Rev's live stream for a little bit, and Peaky Biker messaged. We were chatting back and forth, but you're gonna have to interpret it.
I knew you were going to say that.
I
knew exactly what you were going to say. Mm-hmm. He's he's from Birmingham, and he's from the Black Country, as it were. And obviously, you just can't understand the word.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of gibberish, and I'm like, okay.
Yep.
I was trying to look it up here earlier to see if I could find the live chat and see when he responded, so you can interpret it for me. Because I have no idea. What happened,
bunch of gibberish. What you got there? What was that you just picked up there, Grant?
Well, this is it right here. So this is the bottle that allegedly was sent to me by Springer Mike, and it's time to crack this bad boy open. So Chris Ledoux.
I'll get my glass. Okay, my glass.
That's
you ready? You ready? Supposed to be good stuff. So
that is some good stuff. Grant.
Here we go.
Over to you, mate.
Oh, that looks like the shit. That's the way it's supposed to pour.
All right. Cheers. Cheers, Springer Mike and brother Nick.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Slangy
Cheers,
bar.
guys.
Wow.
Wine. Slangy bar.
Good,
That,
isn't it?
my friends, is a dangerous endeavor. That is smooth as fucking a baby's ass.
Really?
That is really good
Dude,
stuff.
that is, dude, this
Denver
is
knows. Look,
dynamite,
Denver knows
man.
straight away. That's good shit, he says.
Yeah.
Dude,
He
this
knows,
stuff
man.
is freaking delicious, man. Absolutely. Springer Mike, cheers. Brother Nick, cheers again. Appreciate you.
Hey, Sean, how you doing? Sean says hello from Pennsylvania. Good evening.
Fuck, I'm
Have
in
you-
Pennsylvania.
Pete's freaking out. Look, he's like, have you really banned me? What? I can't help with my nappy career bag. It's
Didn't
my
we talk,
nappy
wasn't that like
carrier
half
bag.
hour ago you talked about that?
That's how long it takes Pete to catch up, though. He's a bit, woohoo. I'm joking. I've not banned you, Pete. If you want to come in and make amends, mate, then feel free to come on in. But yeah, no ball bags tonight, please. No naffy carrier bags, as you've just said down there. That's not happening.
Aye. Pete, get your ass in here. I need backup.
What you need to do is go and get a fucking drink.
Right, fucking wait a minute. I'll go get a drink.
Snap like a Kit Kat. Fucking snap like a
Okay.
Kit Kat. Guys, if you do want to come onto the channel, obviously come on in and chat with us and have a drink and stuff, then the link is in the side chat. If you're watching on Facebook, you can jump in either via Facebook, I think. But I would probably suggest coming over to YouTube and doing it via YouTube. Makes things easier. So while I go for a toilet break, I'm going to give the reins to Brad. You're in charge.
No, it's all Brad. Brad, it's your show now, buddy. Run with it.
Oh, we're in deep shit now, boys.
Perfect. I'm going for a refill too then.
All right, since they're all away, what kind of shit do we want to talk about?
Well, it is what it is. Well, we lost a couple of folks, so you're gonna have to do something freaking pretty epic here. Let's go.
Yeah. Get up on that desk there, Brad, and give us a jig.
No, you know,
That's
Just as long as we don't see your ball bag, we're in good shape.
that's not
Stevie's
even-
gone. Stevie's gone. Do whatever you want. Just start adding people.
Yep. No ball bags, and we're good.
All right, so we're good to
Whatever
go
else.
for the summer. Grant, you're coming over to Milwaukee, and John, you and I are meeting at Sturgis.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah.
We're
Milwaukee's in July, correct?
Correct.
Like the 19th and 20th or some shit.
9th through the 13th, I think.
All right. Yep. I'm going to give it my good old college try and make it on time. I think we're good though.
Yeah, it'll work out. It'll work out.
I
All
think
right,
I'll
folks,
be able to ride there, which is cool.
I'm going to jump off for a bit. I'll try to jump back on a little bit, talk to you. It was good seeing you all. If I don't get back on, Happy New Year's to everybody. And
All right,
we'll
Happy
be
New
chatting.
Year.
No worries,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah,
We'll be
happy New
chatting
Year's,
soon,
brother.
buddy. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Take it easy.
And there goes one of the
There goes-
coalition.
Oh, hang on. There's somebody down the bottom there. Didn't even notice that. Holy shit. Give me a sec.
Well, put them in here. Let's go.
Bam. Dustin.
Howdy ho.
Heidi ho to you.
Good day.
How's it going?
I'm not sure if I want to do this, boys.
What you? Whoa!
What you got there? Okay. Some gin. All right.
Hendrix.
Hendrix. That looks delicious.
Go on in. Just drink it from the bottle like the bookie.
There
I'm
you go.
joking.
Peer pressure's a motherfucker in this show. Peer pressure is all up in
It's
this.
an absolute motherfucker.
To
geez.
me, gin needs some vermouth, a couple olives, and a little bit of olive brine.
What the hell's vermouth? What's that?
It's a fortified wine that you mix with gin to make a martini.
Really?
It's a
I'm not
do you
much.
know what
I'm not
they
much of a
fancy
James
for
Bond type
me.
of guy. So
What do they make gin with? Is it Jennifer berries?
is it not like
Yeah, juniper.
juniper berries and stuff in it? Yeah. Live stream, Jesus, what's happening, Larry?
No shit. There we go.
We're getting a bit of
got a
feedback from someone.
got a rep there from Cali.
Yeah. Oh, live stream. Larry's attending his first Sturgis ever this year. Well, this
Yeah,
year.
you broke
next
down a
year,
good story on that,
next
right?
year.
I'm
Say again?
hoping to hit Sturgis this coming year too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my plan is to go visit a few friends in July and hit Sturgis on my way back.
Oh, there you go. Where you out of, dude?
Wainwright, Alberta.
Okay.
Sorry to
At the
hear.
moment, anyway.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah.
I'll
it's a
remind.
bit of
I can remind you like I reminded them to. Yeah, I was riding today.
Yeah, motherfucker.
yeah. 8 days ago here, it was minus 38.
Yeah, that's a hard no. That's a hard no. Keep that up there. Don't let that polar vortex come down here again.
Yeah, I don't want to be around it either. So.
I seen some of those pictures on the news. Fuck, man, like the frozen houses, literally frozen. Fucking unbelievable.
Fucking Buffalo, New York got fucking.
I seen that in the news as well.
really?
Those frozen houses, aye.
Crazy, man. That.
Buffalo got up to like 100+ inches of snow within like 2 days.
What?
Yeah. Dude, their airport was shut down for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, that lake effect stuff near Ontario.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Travis is heading out.
Oh, fucking hell. I missed this one. Don't forget to reminisce about Stevie's male bike washing. No, let's not fucking cover that shit. Let's not go there.
Long story short, this big motherfucking Indian guy was fucking polishing her up for you, bud.
He was, yeah. He was. To be fair, though, he probably would have done a fucking better job than the bird that took over. She was fucking awful. And then she asked me for a tip.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off.
Dude, those bike washes were total garbage, man. I was like, what the fuck?
Who made that recommendation again? Who was it recommended?
That would be you, sir. That would be you.
Was it me or was it that fucker down there in the corner?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Brett. Oh
Yeah,
you did
it
tell
was
us to
him.
go to that one. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
that
You
was
did
the
tell us.
fucking one.
Man, we should have waited it out at the chip, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should have completely ignored Brad and went to
For a minute, I really felt bad, and then I saw the video and I just laughed my ass off.
Yeah, I was fuming. Especially how much it cost. It cost like $45 for a fucking bike wash.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
I remember when I first walked up there and I said, how much is it going to be? And they were like 40. I was like, whoa, what?
I
looked over at Stevie and I was like,
man.
I said, Stevie, you realize how fucking much this is? He's like, how much? I was like, $45. He's like, we got to do it though. I was like, all right.
What we should have done at that point is gone, fuck you, robbing bastards. Turned around and went straight back to the chip.
Yeah.
Exactly what we should have done.
I agree.
Even if it is a girl in a bikini.
Yeah, but let's look at this realistically. Brad did something that if you guys had the opportunity, you would have done to someone else. Send them to an expensive
shit wash.
Yeah, exactly. You guys would have done it to someone else if you had the chance first.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. We got the daylight fucking crew.
We did, yeah. No, what we got was the morning crew after they've been out all night getting shit-faced drunk. That's what we got.
Yeah.
See you, Travis. Take it easy, mate. Happy New Year.
Good job. I honestly, I didn't realize how expensive it was there. Because we were talking, and you're like, "Where's the bike wash?" I'm like, "Well, we're coming in town. There's one right here on the left." That's the only one I could think of at the time, outside of the campgrounds.
It was ridiculous, mate. $45, and I swear to God, the bikes weren't even clean when we came out. They were
it was just rubbing fucking dirt and dust around and swirling it around on our paint.
So bad. HDAB says, I remember a guy who forgot to hit the go live button on his live stream.
They're bringing up all kinds of old shit tonight. You got the Indian male bike wash, and I forgot to go live. Jesus Christ!
We're like for half an hour, like waiting for the thing to kick off, and finally,
it was so funny. But we thought we were live. We all three of us thought, yeah, we're good here, man. And then all of a sudden,
hey, Jack, why you got to bring up old shit, man?
Here's the Harley Road Show. Look, what's happening, man? G'day, pal. Happy New Year for tomorrow yourself, bud. Well, it's not.
He was out hanging around. I saw some of his Instagram. He's out hanging around with the Bogan.
He is, isn't he? He's fucking big time now, is Paul. He's proper hanging around with $1 million Bogan, flying him out to fucking wherever it was, out to Mongolia, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah,
I don't
giving
know.
it the big one.
I'm still watching him. I'm still watching him cry in South America.
Oh, yeah. He's. I must admit, I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying this one because it's it's fun to see what drama he's having next, if that makes sense. You know,
yeah.
The borders
he knows
look like
what he's doing when he creates that drama, for sure.
Of course he does. Yeah. I think some of it's genuine. Don't get me wrong. You know, some of it is probably, you know, I'd say 70, 80% is genuine. Especially the border stuff. I mean, that would drive me fucking insane.
Dude, I was talking to my wife about that today, and I said, you know, and not to be political or anything, and I told her, I was like, not to be political, but I'm watching this dude. He's on YouTube. He's a moto vlogger, and he's a good one at that. He travels for all over the fucking world, and he's going through Central America right now, and he's having problems going from country to country in Central America, where we fucking got the fucking floodgates open coming from these people coming from Central America, Mexico, pouring into our southern border without any issues, and they're just catch and release right in the U.S. I'm like, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, fair play to Danny, man. He's got some patience and he's got some balls to do what he's done.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, South America, Central America is dodgy. Let's be honest, it's fucking
dangerous.
Oh
yeah, it's sketchy as
fuck.
fuck.
The problem might be that people are stopping him looking for the bribe, right?
Well, that's the first couple of episodes was when he went down to Mexico and stuff. He got captured by these guys who were pretending to be the border agency guys who just wanted some money off him. And he was giving them money, thinking that they were the guys, you know, the official guys. And then they would say, "No, that's not there." You know, and he got wise to it. You know, the more he went into the different countries, he got wise to it, and he was literally telling them to fuck off.
When he went from like Guatemala into like Costa Rica and all that, man, that was a struggle. Like he barely made it through half of the fucking countries. And they wouldn't let him in with a drone in Costa Rica, which is kind of
great. Yeah, he had to fucking leave his drone somewhere and buy a new one when he got to the other side. It's fucking crazy, and it's fair play. He's got a lot to do what he's done. He's a millionaire. Let's be honest. He's successful realtor and all that sort of stuff. But
of course,
I don't think if any one of us had done that, I think we would have just went, we can't sustain this. This is a fucking joke. Let's turn the fuck around.
We don't have the money to sustain it, right? Where he does.
Exactly. Yeah. But
he's got time, and the two things he has over any of us is time and money, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And fair play. Paul's right. He busts his ass.
Go ahead.
He does. He busts his ass to do what he does.
Yeah, he earned all his money. I get that, but it's like my wife said today, though. She's like, "Well," I was like, "He stays at a lot of Wyndhams and stuff like that." And she's like, "Don't you think they may sponsor him?" And I was like, "Oh, that's a good point. That may be,
maybe." Oh, hello. We've just got a random comment from someone. You're cool.
You're
brilliant.
You're a bastard.
Speaking of bastards.
Hey.
There he is. Oh.
What's happening, Pete?
All right, Stevie, correct him. Go ahead, get out of your system.
Phone fucking sideways.
One of the hooks.
Oh, me.
What are you doing?
Oh.
There you go. Jesus Christ. Why can't I hear you? No, I can't hear you.
No.
Oh.
Hi. Just a bit laggy, aren't you?
You're lagging.
Hear me? No.
No, that's better. That's better. Have you paid your internet bill?
I'm trying.
It's that fucking prison Wi-Fi.
I'm in the fucking caravan. I'm in a
Pauline says she's trying. I don't know what you're trying. How's it going, Ballbag?
He's done me for like 5. No bad, no bad. High five, pal.
High five, mate. High five.
So you lifted the band, right?
Oh.
Yeah, no. It needs to be.
I'm going to wake up at 4 in the morning, isn't I, man? I know. Yeah, fucker. I was only going to come in for half an hour, man.
What the fuck are you doing? Looking in the sun and shit, or what?
No, 4 in the morning.
It's 4 in the morning, yeah.
I'll tell you 5 things.
Let's not go down that road again.
Listen, motherfucker.
Jesus.
I'm in now. I'm only in for 2 minutes, though. Not in for a long time.
Well, just before Dustin needs to just gonna dump out. Dustin, take it easy, mate. Happy New Year and all that.
Happy New Year.
Stay safe, everyone.
You too, mate. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Ciao for now. So, Pete, what are you drinking? Apart from fucking Aldi special.
Mate, come on.
Sideways.
Oh, here we go. We can't get the.
Methylated
fuck?
spirits.
I'm gonna kick you out soon.
He's looking like Stephen Hawking.
Fucking hell, right? That's it. Go squeeze your internet away and come back.
Boom. See ya.
So never try and do this on your phone.
Nah.
No, it's hard, man. It really,
No,
I sat and watched
fucking
one of these on a phone from a airport pub once, and it was hard enough doing that because it was just so small. But
yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's not very good when you're trying to do it on a phone. You got to be either laptop or an iPad or something like that. It's something with a big screen. Oh,
we did those lives from our phone in Sturgis, and some of those came out pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I was. To be fair, I was watching the one that we did from the chip from when the concert was on, and it was jittery as anything. It was But yeah,
some of the ones in downtown Sturgis weren't terrible.
They were all right. Yeah, they were good. I think probably better reception down there, wasn't it?
As long as you're on the what is it, the east end of Maine at Sturgis, when you get down towards the west end down at the what is that? One-Eyed Jacks.
Oh yeah,
no cell reception there.
Really?
Oh really?
That's terrible.
Oh well.
Oh, I think I did pretty good most of the time out in downtown.
Yeah, they were good. I tried to do that live the first day I got there on the bike because I rigged up my phone on the handlebars and it was kind of jerky. The audio was okay, but when I got to One-Eyed Jacks, it was like just nothing.
Oh look! Yeah, look at this! Look at this! Let me just say, I'm going to say, "Good day, bouncer. Good day, bouncer." I'm bringing this guy in. What's up, Paul? How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Good, really good. Just thought I'd just drop in for a quick hello.
Hello.
Oh, is it good New Year's Eve out there in the land down under?
New Year's Eve, 30 degrees.
Oh,
just about to jump in the pool.
Oh, fucking see you later.
He's gone. He's gone.
Hey, you like the new not like the new edition?
Yeah, I seen that today, mate. That's tidy, that pal, and Evo as well, which makes it even better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just show us properly so the guys can see. Check it out.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Nice. Very nice.
There you go.
Nice, man.
Did you call me on that popcorn, boy?
Say again, bud?
I was talking to the kid, man.
Oh. What'd you say, Paul?
Picking up a popcorn bag.
How was Christmas? Good?
Yeah, it was cold, mate. As it is expected to be over here at this time of year. It was all right, mate. Usual sort of stuff, mate. How about you?
Yeah, no. Well, Elaine, most of us had COVID again, so that's 2 Christmas in a row with COVID. I managed to avoid it somehow. I don't know. Everybody else around me, I'm like a pillar of strength over here, but everybody else was copping it up the arse. But I was lucky enough to avoid it somehow. I don't know how, but everybody else around me had it. But
Fuck, are you enjoying that bike, that new one of yours, the Street Glide?
Yeah, loving it.
Yeah.
Just about to head across to Tasmania for a week.
Oh.
So Tassie, I think Big Bert's in the studio, so that's Big Bert's home state. It's like God's country over there. Miles and miles of twisty roads, like literally the whole state is twisty roads right the way around.
Wow.
So that should be good. So there'll be plenty of content coming out. We've got the $1 Million Bogan ride coming up on the 15th of January as well.
Yeah.
Looks like the moment we
I saw you hanging around with him.
Yeah,
Sorry?
that's what we were talking about. You and Danny are best mates now, aren't you?
Yeah, man. You guys are homies.
I've known Danny for quite a while. But to give you a background, he rang me up and said, "Look, would you? I want to do," because he knows I do a bit of fundraising stuff and that as well. And he said, "Would you be interested in coming on board with me to do this Lifeline ride?" And I said, "Yeah, 100%. What do you want me to do?" And he goes, can we do a video together and put it up on your channel and try and get a lot of your subs across? And and we'll try and combine and get as many people down there as we can. So that's what we did. I mean, obviously he's got a shitload more subs than what I have, but I've got a pretty loyal following of guys that, we do a thing called bakery runs.
Yeah.
All over the state, taking people out to raise money, or not raise money, to put people in, put money in the tills of regional areas. And that's been really successful. So we thought we'd do the same thing. I thought I'd get on board with him and get as many people to this. It's a fantastic cause, obviously, for just mental health in general. And Lifeline's like a phone number you can call. If you for people that are thinking of doing something silly. So I thought, let's get on board and let's get into it. So, but I know some people, some people don't like him, but honestly, off the show and off camera, he is a genuinely really, really, really nice guy.
That's what you hear. You hear all the guys saying he's genuine. All the guys that have bounced around, the meet and greets and stuff like that they've had in the UK and all over America and stuff. Everybody that comes out of that says, he's a genuine guy and he's a really nice fellow.
No, he is.
So that's good.
100% really, really nice guy.
Yeah. Well, mate, do us a favour. Try and persuade him to come on one of these live streams, will you?
I did ask him. Very busy man. So,
mate, I asked him about a year and a half ago. Yeah, well, I asked him about a year and a half ago if he'd come on, and he was like, "Yeah, man, just let me try and square away dates and stuff." And then obviously the Big Brother thing happened, so it kind of went under the radar type of thing. But yeah, it'd be fucking phenomenal to have him on. Like,
and he's really interesting to talk to. Like, this trip he's doing at the moment is and I think some people actually think he tries to make up the drama, but he honestly doesn't. It just unfolds. I mean. It was like when I did that Outback trip. You obviously take routes that aren't as like the main highway, and then you just see what unfolds after that. And if shit happens, it happens.
Yeah. Well, shit did happen for you, mate, didn't it?
Yeah, it happened to me. Right? Yeah. And that was just gold. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I love watching.
I haven't got to finish that series yet. I think he's still running that series of South America right now, right?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know the outcome yet. So
did you watch Paul's Outback one?
It's actually got really, 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 really interesting now. He's in Peru now, and some of the roads there are friggin' horrendous. Like they're just shit.
Oh, he's still in Peru now. That's still
No. He's through that. But the actual series is actually in Peru at the moment.
Right, but that's where I'm watching it. Yeah, I finished up that one last episode. It just kicked off 2 days ago.
So you didn't actually fly to Colombia then, no?
No. I'll tell you what, I reckon it would have been quicker to fucking fly to Colombia.
Do you know what made me laugh, mate? I knew you weren't there, and you were filming the floor going, hola, hola. And I was like, fuck off, Paul, you're not in Colombia.
You should have seen, mate. I was at a fucking regional airport, right? Called Avalon.
I know.
And I'm walking.
I know his bike. I know his bike.
People were looking at me like I had two fucking heads feeding him. It was the funniest fucking thing.
It's funny, mate. It's hilarious.
And when I went out the front and I said, "Taxi, por favor," this lady comes over. She goes, "Can I help? Can I help you?" I'm just mucking around. I had to cut it all off the camera. All these people thinking I couldn't speak English. Oh, fuck.
Oh, mate, it was so funny.
I knew his bike wound up in Shea Tree Surgeon's hand.
Yeah.
And then I saw where he rode it down to Mexico and sold it to some Pedro down there.
Yeah. I think Shea Tree's having a bit of fun with that bike.
Has he actually sold? He hasn't actually sold his fucking bike, has he?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I did watch that one that you were on about. Grant.
He rode it to Mexico. He rode it to Mexico, and he said he was selling it down there. So
yeah, he did. Yeah.
I think Danny'd offload his dog before he offloaded that bike. To be honest,
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears going into that fucking thing. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, that bike's an icon, right?
Oh yeah, mate. That's where that bike's been and what it's been through was just crazy.
Yeah. He's a Harley guy through and through, right?
100%. Yeah. Me just loves him. He's got a beautiful pan, old pan head. which is a sensation. I think he's going to do it up. I think it's going to look sensational when it's done. He actually he found out I got this Evo, and he rang me. He goes, "I'll pay you more than what you paid for it." I said, "No, I said I want it." He goes, "No, but I'll pay you more." I said, "I don't give a fuck what you're going to pay me." I said, "I've got an itch, I've got a scratch, and it's
I want it." Dude, when I had that Sportster with the Evo engine in it, mate, that Evo engine is, in my opinion, the best fucking engine ever made by Harley Davidson. Just so good, so good.
I just love the sound of them and the stroke. It's just something I always wanted.
You can't beat the sound of that Evo engine for sure.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I love the new bike. The new bike is sensational, right? It's just it's just beautiful. And but it's just, I mean, it's just really old school, and I mean, you know, you obviously got to pull the choke on and do all the other shit to have, but hey, that's part of it. That's part of the nostalgia and the appeal for me. You know, was that
100%, mate. I'd love to have an Evo again one day. You know, it's such a fucking great bike. Never let me down once. Never had an issue once. It was fucking phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
I'm actually thinking about doing an outback trip with it, which once I'm going to get it all, I'm going to turn it into a Vikla.
Oh.
And that would be interesting, doing an outback trip on a Vikla. Like, it just would be fucking hilarious.
Well, I must admit, mate, that outback trip you did was phenomenal. If you guys haven't seen it, obviously go over to Paul's channel and check it out. It's fucking phenomenal. And obviously, the reason he's now got a brand new bike sat behind him over his left-hand shoulder is because of this outback trip.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it, clearly.
And a fucking 87-year-old woman that can't see. That was the other fucking issue.
Yeah, that was the other fucking thing, wasn't it? Not only did he get run over once, she fucking run him over twice.
Yep. Twice.
I went on Bolt Buckets live the other day. I was just in a side chat. I was like, I can't join you guys. I'm on my way to work, because they were on at like 6 a.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time, and I was like, fuck, these guys are going at it, man. And I was talking to them, and we're going back and forth. We had a good interaction, and good quality dude, man. Good quality.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Bolt Bucket's a nice guy.
Yep.
He's a funny guy too. He's very funny.
He is a funny motherfucker.
I'd love to go over to Oz and ride over in Australia one day, man. It's a dream.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you, I keep saying to you, mate, if you ever get over here, look me up, because I'll make sure you have an absolute ball over here, because there's a lot of places I was
over there doing military training in a good little town called Darwin, Australia.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Darwin.
Not the prettiest part of Australia, from what I hear.
No. That's called Sticky Ball Town.
Sticky Ball Town.
Yeah, because your
that
balls
makes
are
sense. That makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's fucking hot as fuck there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like way up north?
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, northern. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Where all the crocodiles and shit are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just crocodiles and shit. You know, fuck it.
Yeah, no big deal. I mean, I'm from Louisiana, so.
You used to that shit.
Alligators, it don't fucking matter. It's all the same.
Oh, jeez. So, what you been doing with the Advan Black stuff then, Paul? I've seen you've been getting a lot of Advan Black stuff, mate. That's good.
Yeah. So they gave me a buzz and said, are you interested in doing some stuff? And I said, yeah, 100%. And they knew I don't even know how it all came about, to be honest. Anyway, I sort of messaged them, and they messaged me, and I said I was building a new bike, and then we talked about the tour package. Yeah, 100%. Then this big package arrived literally like 10 days later.
Yeah.
It was like Christmas, and then I opened the box, and there was that much shit in there. I'm going, holy fuck! They sent me everything. Like, they sent me the lighting rig, the tour pack, the liner, the back, what do you call it? The bloody
the bracket.
The rack. The rack.
Rack.
And some other little goodies which they haven't released yet, which I'm actually product testing for them at the moment. And mate, they are just sensational too. Like, I did a video, and like immediately 2 of my mates bought them straight away. One of them, he's got a YouTube channel as well, Whitey. He got his, and the color matching is just perfect. Like, they are just
so good. Yeah, it's so good, mate. And it's so good. Spot on.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I don't know if you've seen obviously this my stages video, Grant stages video, but we obviously went down there. We met with Alan and we had them on the show a couple of weeks back actually.
Yeah, I saw it.
Fucking great, mate. He's such a good dude, man. He really is. Yeah. And he's all about if there's an issue, he rectifies it like that.
Yeah.
And I think it's bikers making stuff for bikers. Again, we keep saying that same thing, but I stand by Advan Black's products, mate. I really do. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff on my bike, and it's fantastic. And what you mentioned it, but the one thing that amazes me was the color match is second to none for me. It's unreal.
Yeah, no, really, really good. And I'm going to use a lot of stuff on this this Vikla build from them. I'm going to get some stretch bags and stuff to put on it. But and they just, like you said, they're just fantastic to deal with. And you know, they were sending me, videos of rides they're doing, and all this sort of stuff, and they were generally interested in what I had to say, and they were showing me where they'd ridden and bikes they were building and all that sort of stuff. They were just really, really good guys. Yeah,
no, that's what we spent. We spent probably an hour and a half talking with Alan in stages. It was only a quick 5-minute snippet on the video, but just a top guy, man. He really, and Grant will tell you, man. He was really, really good.
Genuine. Very down to earth, and like he said, he will fix it on the spot. He did it for John, our other coalition crew member, the Canadian vet rider. Fixed his stuff right on the spot, like while they were standing there together.
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys, I'm going to go. I just popped in for a minute just to say hi and wish everybody a happy New Year, all sort of stuff. I really appreciate the channel. I love what you do, Stevie. You know, I supported you right from the start.
Likewise, mate.
All you guys and your support.
You're only a couple hours from New Year's, aren't you? Like, you should be starting a countdown soon.
No,
you should be starting a countdown soon.
Swimming pool is what I'm starting the countdown for. It's like I'm in the garage at the moment. I'm sweating my balls off in here. It's fucking hot. It's hot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
go pump up your balls. Go use your machine to pump up your balls.
Yes.
All right, mate. Listen, happy New Year.
Get your balls pumped.
Yeah, exactly. All the best, mate, for 2023, mate. And I wish you all the success with your channel and stuff, mate. It's going brilliantly. It really is, and it's great to know you, mate, and obviously fantastic to speak to you again, mate. So all the best to you and the family, mate, for New Year and 23, mate.
And I actually mean what I said. If you ever get down here, make sure you let me know you're coming, and I will organise the trip of a lifetime for you.
Dude, I will. 100%, mate. One day, mate, I'll get over there. I will. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, boys. I'll catch you.
All right, mate. Take it easy, pal.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Take care.
See you, mate. Good night.
And there's that.
He's a top guy. Top guy.
Yep.
Just quickly say hello to Joey. What's happening, Joey? How are you, mate? Hello from Kentucky. What's happening, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, his Outback series is phenomenal, and obviously, we kind of give it away there, but he gets fucking knocked off his bike, him and the missus, and this old woman literally runs them over twice. Unbelievable.
Wild.
In a car?
Was wild, yeah.
In a car, yeah.
I have to check it out for sure.
Oh, it's good. It's funny. He goes to shit like the Mad Max.
It's just hard to watch everybody. It's hard to watch everybody's stuff, man. It really is.
It is
much out there.
The one thing I remember from it was obviously the crash, and he goes into the middle of this fucking Outback, literally the Outback. And there's this it's the Mad Max Museum literally in the middle of nowhere, man. He's like, check it out. It's a fucking Mad Max Museum.
What's the name of his channel?
The Harley Road Show.
The Harley Road Show.
Yeah. So good, man.
It's good channel.
Such a good watch. Really is.
Yeah. Genuine guy for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad he's going over to Tasmania, though, because obviously Bert, Big Bert, lives over in Tasmania, and some of the footage.
I've seen videos of that area, man. That's amazing.
So awesome.
Dude, some of the stuff the Bear puts out, man, and it's stunning. Absolutely. I mean, he did one a while back. He was just walking through this park on these like wooden sort of slats going through, and he's like, "Oh, look, there's a fucking what them? Is it a wallaby? Not a wallaby. The fucking little bear things that they have in Australia. I can't remember what the fuck they're called.
Oh, koala bear.
Kind of like a koala bear, but not.
Okay.
Bear, what are they called, man? He's in the side there. He's literally just going, "Oh, look, there's another one. There's another one." They're just like dead cute little bear things. It's crazy. Might have been a wallaby, actually.
Wallaby?
Wombat.
Wombat. That's it. Wombat. That's it. Okay. Fucking honestly, yeah. But some of the stuff.
Yep. Wombat.
That's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
honestly the footage that you see from Bert, man, is
well that too with Bogan riding with his brother
his
from
mates.
another mother, Perry.
Yeah,
Perry
yeah.
lives in Tasmania, right?
Yeah, and that again that showed that how stunning some of those fucking places were, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Wombat. That was
coastline,
it.
man. The coastline's fucking amazing.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. I got a bucket list to go over to New Zealand, man, and ride the South Island of New Zealand.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That looks fucking mind blowing.
Yeah,
I got a chance to visit there in my time in. We actually went down there in the 90s, and I just wish I could have spent more time down at Christchurch.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear New Zealand's
just
amazing,
phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks. You see some of the videos on there. I mean, didn't Danny Hayes go over there? Didn't he? He's done a New Zealand one.
I don't know.
I
don't know.
Yeah, he did a New Zealand one. And the fucking footage is, as you know, unbelievable. Really, really is.
Yeah, is that part of the New Zealand is also part of the
Commonwealth
UK? Yeah, the Commonwealth.
Yeah, it's part of the Commonwealth, mate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So is that why you went down there militarily there, Rob?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because we went down Australia, New Zealand military.
Is that because of the Commonwealth? The relationship between the Commonwealth?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, guys. It's been lovely meeting you. Have a good New Year when it comes, and I'll see you later.
Happy New Year,
everybody. Take it easy, Chris. All the best, mate.
Bye-bye.
DJ, you get out here, I will definitely hook things up.
I was going to say, yeah. Let's go to Nova Scotia first. Dead Night should put a tour together. I'd love to go. I'd have one of these tours, Rob. That'd be amazing. That's not far from you, Grant. Get up there, see if
No, it's not. Not at all. No, the Canadian border for us is like 6 to 7 hours.
Wow.
Which Canadian border?
Yeah, which one?
Like Maine to New Brunswick?
I think going over Niagara Falls from us is only like 5 hour drive.
Okay, so yeah, don't go there.
Straight north, straight north, right?
Yeah, no, don't go there because that's going to add like 2 days to your ride. You want to head for like Maine.
Yeah, so Maine for us is about 8.5 to 9 hour of a ride or drive
to get to like say Bangor.
No, the northern part, the very northern part.
Yeah, no, if you can get like stay on the southern part of Maine and head for New Brunswick, like Bangor, Maine, along there, you end up like St. Stephen, St. John, New Brunswick. Then you're like along 4 hours to my place.
Along the coastline?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not terrible. I mean, easily a 2 day ride, easily.
Well, it'd be a long 2 day ride, but yeah, there is the Bangor to Yarmouth ferry. The Yarmouth ferry is 3 hours to me because CJ mentioned the ferry. Bangor, Maine has a ferry over to Yarmouth, Nova Scotia.
It would take me 5 days. Oh,
yeah, look. That's not hard. That's not
a bit.
Hey, how's it going?
Good day, mate. You're looking. Fucking, it's weird seeing you without the beard, dude.
It's weird not having the beard, mate. Taking some getting used to, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Man, what time is it down there, man? Holy crap!
It's 1:40 p.m.
Oh,
Christmas Eve
on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yeah, Saturday.
New Year's Eve. Yeah. See, since the beard gone, you don't even know what fucking day it is.
Yeah. I got to try and keep tabs on them. I got to go back to work next week.
So, mate, what's the plan for are you planning on growing it back, or are you going to keep it like that?
Oh, look, I don't know. I had a friend. I've just got back from mainland Australia. I had a friend over there, got married, and she hadn't seen me without it for years. So I said I'd leave it off for the wedding, which I've done. Yeah. And but yeah, I'm overshaven already, but I was also over maintaining a long beard too, so I'm not too sure what I'll get up to. We'll just see what happens.
You should grow the old lamb chops, mate, and just one of those.
That looked pretty good in the video, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it looked really good. Yeah. Jesus. So, what are those fucking things called? Wombats?
They're wombats, mate. Yeah, they're like a little Sherman tank. If you hit those in your car, they just rip the front clean out of your car.
Really?
Oh shit!
They've got.
And they're all over the place down there.
They're all bone across the back shoulders. Yeah. they're all about. They like the grassy plains in the highlands and stuff, but they're all around the state everywhere.
Wow. Are they aggressive? Are they vicious, or are they just
No, they're pretty harmless. Only eat grass and stuff like that. If you provoke them, they'll have a crack, but usually they're just happy to run away.
Yeah. That video, watching you
that-
like, oh, look, there's a wombat. I was like, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, well, I did a hike, went everywhere looking for them, and then I got back to the
Yeah, that's
hotel,
right,
and the freaking things were in the car park everywhere. After I'd slogged around in the bush for 3 hours trying to find one to show you. Damn things. And then they were everywhere. I had a massive hangover that day too. I was doing it hard.
Yeah. I think that's most days for me, though, having a hangover, to be fair. How's the bike, mate?
Yeah, no, the bike's good. Haven't been riding it as much as I'd like. Hasn't been busy, but it's well into the riding season. I've got to go back to work next week for a couple of weeks, and then I'm on leave for 4 weeks. So me and the crew are doing a circumnavigation around the state for 4 days on the bikes.
Oh, wow.
So it'll get plenty of work out from there on into the last 3 weeks of my holidays. And heading up to Anson's Bay again the first week. So looking forward to that. And that's the bloody week that the Harley Road Show's going to be in the States. So I'm going to have to try and either catch up with him before I go, or hopefully he'll head up the north, the east somewhere, and I'll just have to meet him.
That'd be cool, mate. Seeing you two together, that'd be really good. Have you not met him before, have you?
No, I've not met him or Elaine before, so I'm really looking forward to catching up with him. I'm even plugging his products today. Look, I've got his t-shirt on.
Look at that. Fucking hell. Yeah, he's becoming a star, is Paul, isn't he?
Yeah, doing well, mate. The pair of them are doing well. So some pretty good content.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that'll keep him coming in. Yeah, he's just growing generically, not too quick, and he's he's got the whole thing going on for sure.
Yeah, he does, mate. He does. But what about you, mate? Well, you got obviously apart from the 4-day tour, like you said, you know, right now it's riding season for you guys, and it's middle of summer for you guys. Yeah. So what have you got planned? Anything else apart from that?
I'll just do some day rides and some vlogs and some bits and pieces. I was going to have a crack at. I hate camping, and I'm going to have a crack at doing a camping vlog because everyone else is doing it. So fuck it, why can't I?
Fuck that! I wouldn't camp
all
over
the
there.
But
Spiders, snakes, crocodiles.
Anti-camping, an anti-camping video. All the bad baits, I'll try and find them and put them in the video.
I'm not. So if you go camping, what kind of critters have you got to watch out for?
Down in Tassie. Just snakes and spiders, pretty much. We haven't got crocs down here because the white pointers ate them all. Yeah. And unless you get in the ocean, you should be pretty right. We don't have the drop bears in Tassie. They're more a mainland animal. So, yeah, you're probably more likely to get railroaded by a wombat running through your tent than anything else. If you make a bit of noise, the snakes will all go to buggery. But there's, I think we've got 4 or 5 different snakes down here, and they're all venomous. We've got no friendly snakes, but that's probably your main thing.
It's the spiders that do me, and the fucking I can't do spiders, man. So,
okay. Oh, we got some ants down here called jack jumpers, and they give you that tiny little ant with a yellow or an orange little nipper. They'll bite the shit out of you. They're nasty little bastards, and a lot of people have reactions to them. Yeah. So they're a nasty little bastard, and we've even our local basketball team down here in Tassie, they call them the jack jumpers, and they leave a nasty bite at times.
Yeah, I can imagine. But Joey's put there, he said, do kangaroos run after your bike?
No, not after it, around it, sometimes under it, but yeah, not at it usually. Sometimes. For some reason, I don't know what the animals are like over there, but if they're on one side of the road and they see you coming, for some reason they want to get on the other side of the road.
Wow.
I don't know what that is. They're just crazy.
I do that here too.
Yeah.
So our battle over here is deer, like whitetail deer. Yeah. And we have a plethora of deer population here, and they will freaking jump right out in front of your bike, and you hit a deer, you're done.
Oh god, yeah. We got feral deer here. We've got a few deer farms. We've also got feral deer here that are in plague proportions, but mainly probably more up in the highlands and stuff. So you can't ride in Tasmania between twilight and dawn It's just you're just
Right.
crazy if you're on your bike that hour that night, especially out of the city areas. There's just too much game on the road.
That's how it is here in the country. I live kind of in the countryside of Pennsylvania, and once it hits dark, if you're out of the city and hitting the country roads, deer are all everywhere.
You're mad.
Deer and raccoons.
And we got bear as well.
Bet. Well, have you messed about with your cable or anything, mate? Because you're coming through the crackly.
Are we? Not that I'm aware of, mate.
No.
Is that better?
Take it out and put it back in, mate. That's what she said. Okay. But anyway, that's the difference.
That's what she proclaims.
Oh, how's that? Something better?
Nah, it'll do, mate. It sounds all right. It's all good. No problem.
Okay.
Oh,
so are you guys able to ride year round down there, Bert?
Yeah, pretty much. It gets cold here in the winter. We get snow up on the highlands, but a bit of black ice in the peak of winter. But you can, if you needed to, ride all year round, and have done.
Okay.
But yeah, just be mindful of the black ice. There's a couple of spots where you wouldn't ride where the sun doesn't get on the road at all during the day.
Yeah,
most of the time you can. You got to rug up. It gets pretty bloody cold, but you can ride. We don't have meters of snow like you guys do.
Yeah, it sucks, mate. It sucks. I'm literally going to move to Tasmania or Australia one day just because. Fuck.
Just because you can.
Just because just the fucking snow's breaking me, dude. The snow, the cold.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. Have to put your bike away for such long periods.
Yeah,
like 5-6 months up there. God, dog, man, that's crazy.
CJ says, does Tasmania have any ski areas?
We have a ski slope on Ben Lomond, and they've got snow machines up there to get that along, and we have a very limited skiing season, and only on Ben Lomond. Yeah, wow. The rest of it's just natural snow. We've got a lot of lake regions, which is the Central Highlands. That's where we're all hydro power down here. So there's just lakes everywhere and big hydro plants and wind turbines and stuff up through the middle there. But yeah, no ski slopes other than the one at Ben Lomond.
How big's Tassie, Bet? Is it like compared to sort of a country in Europe, maybe? Let's say, fucking massive, isn't it?
Well. It's about half the size of Victoria, so you could probably put 2 Tasmanias in Victoria where Paul's from. So we're only pretty small in relation to Australia.
Yeah,
I don't know. Steve.
Probably what I think it's the size of Wales or something like that, bigger than Wales in the UK, maybe, or I don't know. Fucking
most of it's mountainous and it's all national park. The southwest of it, there's not even any roads down there. There's some walking tracks and some airports to drop tourists off that want to walk in there. So.
Is it like an Australian territory like Puerto Rico is to the United States?
We have states, so we've got Victoria's a state, Tasmania's a state, Queensland.
Okay, so it's part of an Australian part of the Australian country, just a state of the
Just a state.
I didn't know if they had their own government in Tasmania or they fall under Australian government.
Yeah, no, we're all under Australian government. Yep. Okay. Yeah, but we're an island state. So when we had the COVID down here, our premier just basically shut the planes and the boats down, and we just lived our life here in Tasmania without all that much hassle from COVID until they opened up the borders.
Yeah, I know they were real strict in the mainland Australia. They were real strict.
Yeah, with the border lineups.
Is all that shit still going on, mate, or is it done now?
I think it's pretty much done now. Western Australia was the last one to evolve into it, but that's all sort of gone by the wayside now. Good. And you hear people with it all the time now, and but it's not what it was. I got it here. I did a work trip in Brisbane and got it up there, and I actually tested positive for 2 days before I had a single symptom.
Oh wow!
And then when I got it, I didn't have a single cold and flu symptom. I just hurt. My joints and stuff were horrendous.
Yeah, I think it's.
And then for about 4 days, and then I was fine. But yeah, didn't get a cough, didn't get a runny nose, just stinking headache and joint pain.
Yeah.
I think it's resurging again in China, isn't it, right now? And I think there's a lot of countries shutting down all the planes from China that are coming in. And I was saying that you got to have a complete negative test to even get on the fucking plane now. So once again, the Chinese are causing dramas.
Yeah. For the most part, the states are all but done with it. I mean, it's not even a thing. It's not a thing here in the states anymore.
Yeah, it's more of a give a fuck factor kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the military lifted the mandatory vaccine. So if you're in the military, you're no longer mandated to get the vaccine.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, boys. 2 seconds.
Down that rabbit hole.
Fucking hell. So, Bet, just for those that don't know, mate, do you want to just give us a fucking rundown of what you ride and your channel, pal, if you don't mind?
Oh, yeah, not to worry at all. So I've got a Harley Davidson Street Glide, 2008. It's an older model one. Had a bit of work done to it, but most of it was done before I come, and before I brought it. I put some ape hangers and bits and pieces on it because I'm so bloody tall. So Big Bird is because I'm tall. I'm 6'7", and so I don't hit any motorbike. So it's just a matter of making it fit. So I've got forward controls and pegs and a tall boy seat and the big bars and everything just to make it so I can ride it in a little bit of comfort. Yeah, and it's had a bit of engine work done to it. It's got cam and it's got short pipes on it. It's loud as buggery and annoys everybody, but you get that.
Yeah,
and that's about it. And the channel, I guess it's a moto vlogging adventure style channel. I do stuff on the bike. I also, because there's a lot of places in Tassie you just won't get a bike. So but I do a bit of fishing and I do a bit of wandering through the scrub and I do wombat chasing and that type of stuff. I've even done some gold prospecting with one of the gold prospectors from video gold prospectors from up the northwest coast, which was good.
That one.
So yeah, just anything into everything and anything, me. So I just take the camera along. It used to be Big Bert and his daughter Squirt, but Mackenzie's grown up a little bit now, and she's not all that interested in hanging around with Dad. It's getting less and less all the time now, so it's just sort of just branched off on my own. She gives me a hand every now and then if I'm doing stuff at home, but yeah, she's not all that keen. As you'd expect.
Go on, mate.
As you'd expect, I think she's 16 in next month.
You got no chance. That's you fuck now, you got no chance.
You're no longer cool,
I was never cool, mate, but
No. My kids went through that.
Can't be hanging around with Dad at that age.
Yeah, no, that's not on anymore.
I don't know how you go through the day without having. If I found one of them wombat things at the side of the road, man, I'd have to take it home and make it my pet, man. They're so cool.
They're fucking cool.
It fucking fascinates me.
Yeah, but nothing stops them, mate. They dig your place up and shit everywhere.
Oh, really?
And they're funny little buggers. They actually shit a square cube, like a dice. They shit a square cube. Their shit looks like a gaming dice that you'd throw at a casino.
What the hell?
Casino table. Yeah.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
And keep their shit together.
Dude, that's something.
I'll have to find some and send you a photo.
I am literally Googling. I'm right now. I'm going to Google that.
Yeah, wombat shit.
Put that up on a big screen. Put their shit up on a big screen.
Shit.
Wombat shit.
Wombat shit. Images.
Oh
that might be why they got such an
fucking way it is as well. What? Look.
I think I was lying to you. Look.
Hershey bars.
Oh my! How's it come out square?
I don't know.
That's fucking strange as all get out, man.
That's mental, mate.
That might be why they're always crabby. If they're pushing them out, that'll do it.
That's potentially why, yeah. Square shit. That's crazy.
Fucking shitting out Rubik's Cube.
Yep.
Dude,
yeah,
that's
that's like
if
they're about.
That's probably the weirdest thing we've had on the channel so far. So thanks for that, mate.
Dude,
I know you're welcome.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Square shit. I'm gonna have to show me son that now. He'll be like, what?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to bring that up to the fam.
CJ says that's physically impossible.
Well, it's true. So
Yeah, but Rhodey kind of hits the point there. Yeah.
It's now a square shit show.
Now this time
It's
it's a
real
real
shit
show.
show.
Yeah, that's it now, mate. Fucked.
It's
Strange but
it's
true.
a-
Yeah, go.
Tries for true. Yep.
Jesus Christ. It's square because their bodies reabsorb the poo over and over to get all the moisture out of it. Really? Joey, you just Googled that, man, haven't you? Joey's Googling himself to death, look. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, it's good to have you on, mate. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Thanks for having me on. I've lost you now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
He gone. He gone.
Good to have you on, mate. Yeah, no worries. Gone.
Gone.
Jesus
Happy
Christ.
New Year, motherfucker.
Happy New Year. Yeah. Joey says he's a nature nut. Oh, Jesus. Well, there you go. Well, boys, I think
on that note, I'm going for a refill.
All right. I was going to say I'm going to call it 2 hours, but if you're going for a refill, I might keep going.
I can handle like riding down there, but the whole snake spider thing.
Nah, fuck that.
No.
Nope.
Nada.
Nah.
See,
what's
see, like I grew up in Louisiana, so that shit never bothered me. Like that,
Dude,
that
I can't
type
do
of stuff. Yeah, that shit don't bother me.
No worries, Bert, mate. You just disappeared, pal, but it's good, great to see you, mate, and good to have you on. You're a legend. Fucking hell. Big Bert. I don't know if you remember, but have you seen the picture he put up with him and $1 Million Bogan? Obviously, $1 Million Bogan's only a small geezer. And it's like fucking Danny Hayes.
Oh, that dude. Yeah. Like, towering over that short fuck.
Bert's like 6'6", isn't he?
Hey?
Bert's like 6'6". I mean,
6'7". I think
he said he was 6'7".
6'7".
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm 6'5", so it isn't that big a deal.
Wow. Jesus, Rob. Fucking hell.
Big. So we'll start calling you Big Rob.
Big Rob, yeah. Big Rob.
As I mentioned actually at the beginning, the Brits in Afghanistan, because I spent a lot of time in Helmand Province down in Lash.
Yep.
I was referred to, including by the commanding general, as the Big Canadian. So it was literally, I became a reference. You know, the Big Canadian said, and so that's the general knew me as the Big Canadian.
Yeah.
That's never good when you begin something with "he said." That's never good.
Yeah.
Fucking choking on my beer. Jesus,
that's a rookie move, man.
Yeah. Grant, do you like my thing?
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Yep.
Yeah. That was presented to me by a U.S. Army guy. And I went down. I worked with the U.S. Army for a while, training them in Germany.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's good. Good, man.
Let me grab something real quick. I'll show you something.
Oh, stuff. I like stuff.
Yeah, I remember different Scouts live stream that turned into a big show and tell of funny hats and everything else.
Oh,
so,
that was
that
was
go, right?
It depends how drunk you get, man. The funny hat brigade comes out after that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's for sure. Jesus.
So what's the record, Stevie? How many hours?
For live stream?
Yeah. What's the record?
14 hours.
14?
14 hours.
Records are made to be broken.
Not tonight.
That would be it should be a bad day to try to break a record.
Ooh, look what Grant's got there. That's a big one, mate.
Nice.
Yeah, so this was my grandfather's flag. He served with the 101st Screaming Eagles in World War II and jumped into the Battle of the Bulge.
Wow.
So,
awesome.
And he specifically said that he wanted me to have the flag if he ever passed, instead of like my mom or whatever. So yeah. So that's it.
That's awesome, mate. Yeah. That's awesome. Is it genuine World War II flag? That's awesome.
It was his burial flag when he passed.
Oh wow. No. Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So
awesome. That's
so
really
that'll
cool.
be passed down, obviously, to my boy one day when I croak. So
that's awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Proper.
So it's good to just kind of protect that and keep that in the case and never uncase it.
What are the challenge coins in the flag case? Oh, see, someone's got good eyes, man. So, fucking hell. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it or what, but
okay. What unit is that?
So that was the JMRC. So the basically the training center down in Homefells, and I was part of the Raptor training team. And my course sign was Raptor 1.5 Echo, and that's why it's got a Raptor on there, so you can see a Raptor dinosaur thing.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's the coins basically for the training team that we were part of. JMRC Raptor 1.5 Echo. Because we call ourselves Romeo, and we're like, it took me ages to get used to the old Raptor thing. I was like, Raptor 1.5 Echo, and I was the only motherfucker bouncing around in an old shitty 1970 Land Rover while everyone's driving around in Humvees. In the end, they were like, "Nah, man, fuck that. You're not having that piece of shit no more." And they give me a fucking Humvee in the end. It's like, yeah, this is ace.
Yeah, you guys didn't adopt those, right? The Humvees.
No, we got Land Rovers, mate.
Yeah, or what you call them? Like what, meat wagons or something like that too, right?
What,
you guys had
Humvees
those as well, right? No, you guys
mean?
had like those meat. What do you call it? Meat wagon or something? You guys drove around?
Meat wagon. I don't know what you mean. Meat wagon.
Some armored, like, was it a Land Rover? The up armored.
Oh,
Land
you
Rover?
mean the snatch wagon?
G wagon.
Snatch wagon. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, snatch wagon. That was the ones we used in Iraq and stuff for Northern Ireland, basically.
Now, who made that?
Land Rover.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all Land Rover stuff, mate. So
I was wondering what those were. Okay.
So Grant, if you make it to Milwaukee, would you want to go up and go through the Oshkosh manufacturing facility?
Actually, so funny story is they make the Marine Corps 7-ton trucks, and so we did a quick pop in and pop out and get kind of a crash course on maintenance on those up in Wisconsin.
Oh, have it? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So
there you go. Look, Bradley.
Unless anything's changed.
Bradley says he was 101st from 86 to 88.
There you go. Bam.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you for your service, everybody.
Joey's got a good comment there, though, at the bottom.
Which one? Hang on. I need to get that one. 2 seconds. He looked at me in the eye and said, Fort Jackson. And oh, hang on. I've got to get the first one up. So,
because it's in
when I joined the Army, the guys at MEPS. What's MEPS?
MEPS is your military entry point. So that's where you go to take your testing, medical, and all that to get into
recruiting center.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's not a recruiting center. Recruiting center is where you get recruited. And MEPS is where you enter into the military. You swear in, and then you do your medical testing, and you do your written test and all that. So it's a little bit different.
So he said, when and where do I go to basic? I said Fort Knox as soon as possible. He looked at me in the eye and said, Fort Jackson in 2 months. I asked, why did you ask me? Welcome to the Army. Yep. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. Fucking, that's like when I got robbed from all the old boys was who can run the fastest mile and a half, and you'd always get one dick who was like, I can run it in 8 minutes. All right, cool. Yeah, take this to the squadron office as quickly as you possibly can.
Yeah. We used to say, go tell the E6, ask him for the prick E6, and to go down to radio shop, get us a prick E6, and he'd go down there and say, hey, I need a prick E6. That's our radio, right?
Yeah,
and,
right. Okay.
And it fucking staff sergeant be like, get the fuck out of my shop.
Yeah, we used to do all sorts of. You guys did all the same, we.
Oh yeah, we do like go get the keys to the Humvee. Yeah. Go find us some keys. Like go Lance Corporal, come back.
Yeah, go get a bucket of rotor wash so we can watch the helicopter.
Yeah.
Go and ask so and so for a long stand. Go and ask so and so for a long stand. And like you always play the game. Hey Sergeant, I've come for the long stand. And like, all right, cool, just hang on a sec. And like 20 minutes later, he'd be still stood there. Like, what the fuck? Tartan paint. Go get some tartan paint. Fucking sky oak.
We do the fucking entrenchment. The E-tool, the entrenchment tool.
Yeah.
And so we tell them, we blindfold them. We're like, all right, you're going to E-tool call. There's 3 quarters down on the ground. You got to hit one of these 3 quarters. We take his cover off, put it down there, and he's smashing his own fucking hat down, and then he puts it, and then we unblindfold him. He's like, "Put your fucking cover on. You're outdoors. You can't be out here uncovered." And have fucking like 5 holes in it.
Moisturizer cream for the fucking grid squares, road wheel moisturizer cream, keys for the indoor tank range.
Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah.
We'd tell him to go find. It's like, hey, go find us batteries for the chem lights, for the glow lights, the glow sticks. Go find us batteries for the glow sticks. They come back to it. I can't find batteries. You better shit us some fucking batteries ASAP.
Yeah.
And then start running around again.
Mate, we had this lad turn up, and he wasn't the brightest of sparks, should we say? And I said to him, right, grab hold of that. The gun was right over the front end of the wagon. I said, right, grab hold of the barrel, 120mm barrel. I said, put it over your shoulder, grab it like this, and just rest it on your shoulder. I said, I'm going to unscrew it from the inside, okay? So you're going to take the weight of the barrel on you. He's like, what? I said, just don't worry, it's fine. Once it comes off, because of the balance, it's absolutely fine. He's like, okay. And I get into the gunner's seat, and I'm like fucking depressing it like this, depressing the barrel, and it's going, and he's going, Sergeant, it's too heavy. I'm like, Sergeant, I can't hold it. And he's like, lads, can you give me a hand with this? He's unscrewing the barrel. I need someone to give me a hand.
We had one of our Marines. One of our Marines left his weapon laying around. So we grabbed a hold of it. We fucking took the bolt out, smashed mud inside the bolt, fucking duct taped the outside, duct taped the barrel, smashed a bunch of mud in where the rear spring aperture goes in. We fucking barreled that in, and then we laid it up against the tree that he left it. And he goes and grabs a weapon, and he starts walking and patrolling with it. And we get to the range, and he tries to pull the bolt back, and it's all jammed the fuck up. And he's like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And he starts yelling, It's like, you ever leave your fucking weapon laying around again, we're gonna fuck you up. Go clean it.
Yep.
And he spent like 8 hours cleaning that fucking weapon.
Yeah, mate, that was the worst, man. Never lose your weapon. Jesus,
no, that was your lifeline, man. We fucked some Marines up with that one.
There was another one on the side of believe it or not, on the side of a Challenger 2 main battle tank. There's a mirror, like a driving mirror that the driver would use for looking, down. Nobody would ever fucking use them, so they'd take the mirror off, and what was left was like a handle, if you like. And obviously these boys had all been through training how to do the track and how to do everything, maintain the vehicle. So this thing looked like a pump, like a lever that you'd pump up and down. We were like, ignore what that guy said in basic training. This is how you fucking pump the track. And we used to sit there. We used to get him to sit there like this, pumping this fucking mirror handle for about 20 minutes. He's like, "It's not working, Sergeant. It's not going up. The track isn't tight." And I said, "Well, what we'll do is we'll turn the wagon around and reverse it back in, and it should work." And we spend about half an hour, like we drag the vehicle out, turn it around, go back in, and he'd spend about half an hour like this. It's like, it's not working, Sergeant.
Oh, man, so many games. But
this was shit that happened to me when I was a young lad. When I turned up.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
And that's the funny part is everyone makes the jokes as though they didn't fall for them when they were that rookie.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
I fell for all of that shit. Some of it, I never fell for the long stand. That one was like, go and get the long. Or somebody would give you a fucking sledgehammer with a note, and they'd go take that to the RSM, and he'd be like, "What? Go take this. The RSM wants this sledgehammer," and the note would say, "RSM, I'm gonna fucking smash your face in with a sledgehammer," or something like that. And this young lad would like, fucking come to attention outside the RSM's office. You're like, "What the fuck do you want?" He's like, "I've got your sledgehammer for you." He'd go in and fucking, "I'm gonna smash your face in." Just shit like that, man.
Man,
so funny.
Games.
So many games, yeah.
Yeah, we used to fuck our PFCs and Lance Corporals, man. But like you said, we went through all that shit. We made those same mistakes, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It was. So, yeah, there was a couple I fell for too. Isn't it? Like, fuck.
Say again, Brad?
Isn't that what they call tradition?
Tradition.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. It's a form of tradition. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's, I think, lacking now in the military is, and I don't know.
I think it is, man. It's not there like it was, man.
Nah.
They call it hazing and shit. Like they're real big on the hazing now, right? I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, the most recent one in Canada is over fighter call signs.
What?
there was they charged some senior officers and a whole bunch of people over people's call signs. Like,
Really?
Wow.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear about that one in Cold Lake?
No. No.
Oh yeah, no. They charged a colonel, lieutenant colonel, major, and a bunch of others on administrative punishment over a call sign that was assigned to a new fighter pilot.
What was the call sign?
Damn.
FAWG, FAWG. Because during his training, one of his girlfriends decided to go lesbian. So they made it, so they called his call sign FAWG, fucked a woman gay.
Oh my god!
You hadn't heard that? That's in the news, man.
No, that's amazing.
Oh, that's public record now, man.
That is, dude. That dude's a fucking legend.
But that got people charged.
That's fucking amazing.
Loss of command and shit like that.
So now I got an email from a buddy of mine, and he said the Marine Corps is doing away with fucking sir or ma'am.
Oh, you are kidding me.
No, of all branches. What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me right now? Like, that's a thing.
So what's gonna be so that's why fucker, it's a gender neutral term. Good afternoon, fucker.
So it's like fucking my core, your core, them core? Fuck. Come on, man.
Wow.
It's just getting out of control.
It is. I heard the other week that you're no longer allowed to say fighter pilot thing as well. That you're no longer allowed to say wingman. It's wing person.
What?
Yep. No such thing as a wingman anymore.
Or what about battle buddy?
I suppose that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't say man or woman, you're good.
Oh man,
It's fucked, mate.
Ridiculous.
The world's fucking crazy.
Yeah. What a woke bunch of.
Did you see that thing I put on about Blazing Saddles? The woke version of Blazing Saddles. It was literally like the woke version of Blazing Saddles was the beginning title theme and then the end.
Yeah. That's all you could get in between that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a timeless classic too, man.
Oh, dude, I love that movie. Love that movie. Not because of the undertones and that. It's a movie of its time, and it was a time when things like that were
when it was acceptable. Yeah.
And
I remember
it was a comedy. Like it was
when he was like 10,
comedy.
and he just laughed at the fart jokes.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Man from Mongo. Like, come on.
So funny.
Beans.
Classic.
You ever watch
How's about some more beans, Mr. Taggart? Like fine. He goes, I see you about had enough.
You ever watch that channel on God, what is it? I forget the name of the channel. It has like Carol Burnett show, Archie Bunker's Place, a lot of those old. Oh my God! I mean, I got onto it one night, and Wednesday night. I was up to like 1 o'clock in the morning watching Archie Bunker's reruns.
Oh wow!
Now Archie Bunker, that was a different time.
Hilarious, but can you imagine putting that show on TV today?
No.
You know,
I'm like, the same with some of the stuff in the UK, mate. There's a thing about it's called It Ain't Half Hot Mum. I don't know if you've ever heard it. It Ain't Half Hot Mum. I mean, it's about troops in India and Burma and stuff, in World War II. But you could never get away with it now. There's a Welsh sergeant major in it, and it's so funny. And he just goes to town on these people. He calls them all the names you can't call people nowadays. And, it's a timeless classic of, from that era and from that time when things like that were acceptable.
You see what Rowdy posted about my comment about the Sir and Ma'am fucking Marine Corps. Put that up there. That's probably first he's hearing of it.
That one.
Yeah.
The goddamn. Yep, they are.
That's
literally
probably the first he's hearing of it. Yeah.
This is it, man. We're bending to the minority. The majority is bending to the minority now, and it's fucking getting beyond the joke.
So what do they do now in boot camp? They say instead of sir or ma'am, what the fuck do they do? I mean, what are they calling them? Do they call them by their rank? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. An officer, you better damn sure call an officer sir, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What are they fucking calling them now?
Geezer. What, geezer?
Hey, them. Hey, them.
Hey, them, they, them. What's happening? Oh, Jesus.
Fucking
You know, it's
pronouns.
funny. I
now,
was
right?
rewatching the video from Sturgis Stevie
Oh,
when
yeah.
we were at the went to the Beaver Bar,
Yes.
and we're out back, and
Yeah.
TJ came up, and you called him Geezer.
Oh, yeah.
And look at his face, he was like, Geezer. Oh God, that was just hilarious.
Yeah, no, he's like, you can't come. He's like, I've got a geezer glide. I'm like, no, I never said that.
And just look at his face when you first said that was just hilarious. I don't
Yeah.
know why it hit me so funny that the other day.
And you
but I
call
was
me a
like,
geezer?
Geezer.
The Benny Hill Show. There you go. There's another prime example of sort of a timeless classic that was built for the times, that was acceptable at the time. You know, Benny Hill. It was an absolute womanizer. He just slapped women's asses, and it was just like, it was, you know, it was. You were like, if
What
you
about?
watch
I mean,
that-
like fucking Top Gear, man. Top Gear, the UK version, the only version, is fucking phenomenal. But dude, they took it off the air because they were offending so many fucking people. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Well, they took it off the air and then they made the Grand Tour, which is exactly like Top Gear. I don't know if you've ever seen the Grand Tour, Grant. Oh my God, mate!
No, I
you
haven't seen that one yet.
Dude, if you've got Amazon
But
Prime,
Top Gear was amazing. That was an amazing show.
So they basically Jeremy Clarkson.
Why did they take it off the air?
Because I think Clarkson was
They
not.
said he offended somebody, or
Yeah, and it was the BBC, mate. They work for the BBC, and they're very much, you know, PC, BBC.
That's very
I think
left wing.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And I think it was a case of, you know, if you don't stop being the way you are and doing the things that you do, and we're gonna bring somebody else. And he's like, well, fuck you, then I'm off. If this is my show, I made this show. See you later. So May,
the show was so successful because of him. Yeah,
correct. And you know, this is the thing with the Grand Tour now. It's basically it's just Top Gear, but with a different name on Prime. It's so good. It is so good because Amazon Prime have just went, do what you want, boys. Go do what you like, and they do all the, you know, the specials that the specials and stuff they used to do with Top Gear. They do now with the Grand Tour, and it's so funny.
Okay, I'll check that out for sure.
Yeah, you do, mate.
It's called Top Gear.
Say again.
Top Gear was the original British show. Yeah,
Top Gear was the original, and it's still going. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be.
It's not the same. It's not.
No, it's not the same.
Man.
No, but basically the original members of Top Gear, Richard Hammond, Jeremy Clarkson, and James May, now
do funny motherfucker, man.
He is, and they now do the Grand Tour on Amazon Prime, and it's so good, man. They do all the specials where they just fuck off into Bolivia and stuff.
So who was the Stig?
The Stig, the original Stig was Michael Schumacher.
Yeah.
I've got Amazon Prime. I'll have to go check it out. I never heard of it.
Dude, it's so good. Honestly, it's so. I'll send you guys the link to it so you can get the exact one. But
definitely, yeah, definitely,
man, it's they do a trip to Vietnam, and it's fucking hilarious. Honestly, it's brilliant. If you ever remember the old Top Gear specials that they used to do years ago, on Top Gear, it's exactly the same as that, and it's phenomenal. It really is. It's fantastic. So good. It's great. It's proper. I call it man viewing because that's what it is. It's man viewing.
Yeah, it's like watching Joe Rogan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wife's not interested, but I have it on my profile.
To be fair, mate, my missus used to love the old Top Gear specials, and she loves the Grand Tour as well. And she loves that sort of. It's really good. It is.
Yeah.
So good. So funny.
Check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still get a kick out of the old Carol Burnett with Tim Conway and Harvey Korman. Some of those skits they used to, and that was all shot live. I mean, it wasn't edited in, 40 years ago, but that was comedy. I mean, true comedy. Some of those are just hilarious.
Yeah. You'd never get away with half the shit you used to get away with nowadays.
No,
not a chance.
No.
Because all the fucking lefties and these fucking
the fucking woke fucking
woke
world
brigade
now, man. They're wearing God.
Right. So speaking about the woke brigade, I seen an article today that people are complaining about Avatar being racist. How the fuck can Avatar be racist? What the fuck?
It's a
fucking Marines, man. Fucking Marines got to fuck the world up, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, you fuckers are in that, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm just going to go for a pee. Grant, you're in charge.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, what the fuck are we talking about now?
Again?
Yeah.
What did I
Yeah,
do?
man, he's got a fucking weak bladder, man.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why he's got his freaking insulated coat on sitting in the house. I mean,
No, he's probably in the garage. I bet.
yeah, but shit.
I bet he's in the
But does he
garage
have
or the
his
basement. Probably the
hanging
basement.
shit in the garage, or is he in his basement?
I think
Probably
he's
his
in the
basement, right?
isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't think he has the fancy hanging shit in the garage.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
so what is French whiskey? Finest? Oh,
Scotch
no,
whiskey.
Scotch whiskey. All right.
Finest Scotch
Yeah.
whiskey.
Oh yeah, Scotch whiskey is fucking phenomenal. Scotch is good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, depending on what you get.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
So
No.
this, so I'll get out the way and I'll just tell you a quick story. So that right there, Scots Greys whiskey, is basically my regiment, which is now called the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards. Used to be called the Scots Greys, and that right there is the charge at Waterloo in 1815 when we defeated Napoleon and robbed his his standard and everything like that. So that right there, mate, is an old mirror from a pub, basically. So check it out.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like it. I'm guessing you're in the basement, right, Stevie?
I am, mate. Yeah, that's why I've got the hoodie on because it's fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to see you with that camel because you keep blending into the background. I can't.
Yeah, exactly. Riding and wrenching. What's happening, mate? How are you? Nice to see you. So yeah, Kentucky has the best whiskey, bourbon to be exact. Bourbon, yeah, I would say
whiskey with
bourbon. Yeah, bourbon for sure. But Scotch is fucking great.
Scotch
has got some good whiskey, man.
Yeah.
That Glenlivet is good stuff, and it's just so many good ones.
I've got some good stuff here, actually. I'll show you this.
I can never acquire the taste for some of the Scotch whiskeys. I mean, it was
nice.
That's cool.
I know it's an acquired taste, and I love whiskey and I love bourbon, but it tasted like dirt or like peat.
Well, but I find with scotches, a lot of scotches, it's like wine.
Is that
the region,
there we go, the port
variety? You got to find the one you like.
Yeah.
Because I've found some scotches I really don't like, but I've found a bunch of scotches I really like.
I've tried what is it, the Blue Label?
Oh, Johnny Walker Blue, fucking delicious.
Blue Label,
expensive
Blue
though.
Label, the Red Label.
I unfortunately discovered that it's all about your budget. Double your budget, you'll find you'll like it 3 times more.
Yeah, that's true. Johnny Walker Blue is not cheap.
That's the reality.
What was that shit we were drinking in Sturgis? What was that fucking shit?
Oh,
what was that?
The stuff I brought?
No, those stuff that Ryan bought from when we were in Sturgis at the fucking.
That shit Crown Royal or some
Crown Royal.
Which Crown Royal though? There's like some good Crown Royals and some bad Crown Royals.
This was bad.
No, we had the bad Crown Royal.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We had the cheap
stuff.
stuff.
Because I actually enjoy a good Crown Royal, but I've discovered some Crown Royals I can't stomach. Crown Royal went the way of way too many flavors.
Years and years ago, me and a buddy of mine went up to Canada deer hunting on a guided deer hunt up in where the hell were we at? We were out of Lake of the Woods.
Okay, Kenora area.
Yeah. Kenora. And so we drove 12 hours to get there. Met our guide who was an engineer for the government, but their road construction season is real short. So he worked 6 months and then he would guide hunters for 6 months. And went out the next morning, each shot a deer. Well, we're there for a week. Well, what do you do for the remaining 6 days?
Drink.
You go to the bar.
Drink.
Exactly. Oh my God. Yeah. We went to this little hole in the wall bar in Kenora. And that was the first time I ever had rye whiskey, Canadian rye whiskey. And I have to tell you, that was the smoothest, best shit I have ever drank.
Really?
Cannot for the life of me remember the name of it.
Smooth as shit. That's what it was called.
Smooth as shit.
Smooth as shit.
Good.
Well, it might be like for Kenora, and if he's a guide, I'm actually thinking original recipe Crown Royal is probably is good stuff. I sip it. The Alberta has some good stuff. Some rye whiskeys, and yeah, when you find a good one, you won't remember it, but you'll enjoy it.
Oh,
I love the rye. I'm
rye
not huge on the
whiskey
rye.
is
I'm more of
so much
all
smoother.
bourbon, like straight bourbon. So I don't do rye too often.
Yeah, but you see, up here in Canada, we have lots of rye. We don't have a lot of the right malts.
Right.
So that's the difference, right? It's like up here we have a bit more corn, and you got to look at what you're distilling it from as the ingredients. And bourbon is essentially a whiskey with just different grains. And
yeah, absolutely. And Kentucky brands that, and if it's not distilled in Kentucky, you can't put the bourbon name on that bottle.
Yeah, Gibson's is a good one too. Jono mentioned that it could have been, but I'd expect a guide to give you a Canadian rye whiskey, which tells me it was probably a Crown Royal version. But there's a couple Crown Royal versions that I just don't like.
Yeah. That's actually become a really big thing down here in Iowa. So, we grow a little bit of corn around here. And there's a lot of, for a while there, the big craze was the microbreweries.
Mm-hmm.
Now the big thing is all these little micro distilleries.
Distilleries,
That's what we have. That's what we have going on now.
Yeah.
I was at a meeting a couple months ago, and there's a little outfit where, so one of the things we do for our customers, so we took like 475 customers to Fort Lauderdale, Florida for a week. Yeah,
that's not hard. That's not harsh.
Wow. I got stuck with a bar bill one night. It was $8,500. Okay.
Holy shit.
What?
That was just one afternoon.
Fucking $8,500.
You got stuck with it. Is that a business expense?
Yeah. I didn't I didn't give a fuck.
I hate those business expenses though. You gotta pay for it up front and then claim it back. I hate that shit.
So we rented. We went to Margaritaville in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We rented.
Jimmy
resort.
Buffett's place.
Yeah, we literally rented the entire resort for a week.
Wow,
nice.
And I think our alcohol bill was, what did my boss tell me? $300,000.
Fair enough.
It was a good time. It was a damn good time.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
But we were at this meeting, and so there's this little outfit on the west side of Iowa that. So what we did for our growers, if they give us basically a bag of their corn from their corn bin, they will make. I think one bag makes 8 bottles of whiskey from their own corn.
Oh wow!
And so it's it's very small batch.
Yep.
It's just kind of a pride thing. So we started that and thought, well, we'll play with it. We had some contests, for the customers, and so they get a trophy. But our CEO at this meeting down in Florida, we had their bottles with us. They shipped them down there. Oh my God. You talk about opening up Pandora's box. It was every freaking farmer there wanted us to get bottles of whiskey from their corn, right? So,
yeah,
it was the best advertising. I don't think the company charges shit to make them, but it was the cheapest advertising buck they ever spent.
Exactly.
Half of our employees out in the country run around getting bags of corn from all the farmers so they can get whiskey made.
Yeah. So it's dangerous as fuck now because they put a distillery in about 5 minutes from my house. 5 minutes. And so they have the stuff that they're making there called Pennsyltucky, which is a bourbon. It's a bourbon. And the reason why they can call it a bourbon is it's first distilled in Kentucky, and then they put their own spin on it once it gets to the distillery here, right? They'll put their own flavors and
They blend
in it. Yeah, they'll blend it up. And we were there last Friday night, and a couple of brothers that I ride with. And so we're getting these fucking drinks, these old fashions, and it's like smoke infused. So they'll like put the thing on there, light it up, have the smoke running through the old fashioned, and we start popping these things. And then I buy a bottle, and then I get home, and then it was called like cinnamon. It was like their own bourbon, cinnamon, vanilla. So I start drinking a bottle when I get home. I pop like two or three of those drinks. And next thing you know, the bottle's like on the center of the fucking living room floor. It's not empty, but it's like half full. And the wife comes down the next morning. She's like, "What in the fuck happened down here last night?" I was like, I don't know. I was like, "I thought you said you were just going to the distillery to have 2 drinks." I was like, "I did." And she's like,
"You remember those old
like,
metal ice cube?"
She's like, "What's this fucking bottle right here?" And I was like, I don't recall any of that. I don't know what you're talking about. I said, she's like, "Half of that bottle's gone." I was like, "Oh." And I had like a day and a half fucking hangover from all that. I was so dysfunctional. I didn't even eat a cracker till about 2:00 in the afternoon. That's the first thing I ate. That's how bad I was.
Yeah.
Dude,
There's a veteran distillery up here too. Yeah.
That's too close to the fucking house. That's the problem. It ain't my fault that they put.
I got 30 minutes to my buddy Dave's distillery, so
yeah.
That's how I felt
right away.
I can do you better than that. My neighbor across the street owns Single Speed Brewing Company in Waterloo, Iowa.
Yeah. I guess that's dangerous.
It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, boys. Every time I pull the grill out, there's usually a box sitting there next to it.
Pete, what's a lane pony?
Lame. He corrected himself.
Yeah, let's not put that up. Fucking lane pony. With his carrier bag, ball bag.
No, you remember those old back in the day before you had ice makers in the refrigerator. You had the metal trays that you'd make your ice cubes in.
Yeah.
So I got a cousin that he does all sorts of stupid shit, but he takes one of those metal old ice cube trays, puts water in it, puts it in a smoker, and he'll put smoke on it for 20 or 30 minutes, and then throws it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then uses those ice cubes for his
old fashioned or something cool. Yeah.
And
I'm like, that'd be good with an old fashioned for sure.
I'm like, you're full of shit. I tried it. I'm like, oh my God. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Those smoke infused fucking old fashioned are dangerous.
Yeah.
Or bacon infused. I had a friend who did that.
Oh, what? Sorry, Rob?
Bacon infused old fashioned.
Bacon infused.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
God.
That was the groom's drink at a wedding I was best man at.
Damn. I bet you
that
was delightful.
Custom,
that was delightful.
Very intoxicating.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Everything's better with bacon.
Yeah. Bacon dresses it up, but
yeah. Bacon's good for you. Well, listen, boys. Anyway, I think I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. Let's go for 2 hours and 40, and then I'll stick the tune on, and we'll give it an end.
All right. Yep. Sounds
you guys
good.
can go and do whatever you need to do.
I'm glad I'd be going to bed because it's.
Hey, I've been left unattended. I'm by myself this weekend, so.
Ooh, no adult supervision. Look at you go, Brad.
Jesus, that's never a good thing, Brad.
No.
Well, it's probably good for about 48 hours, and it's like, right, I'm fucking bored now.
No, like Sturgis, we were supposed to have adult supervision from John, and he failed fucking miserably.
He failed miserably on the fucking first time.
I even had my wife on FaceTime, and I was like, "That's our adult supervision right there," and he's like, "Yeah." Like, motherfucker.
Well, poor John's not even here to defend himself.
Fuck. See that day, that day after when we did the fuck it, we're doing it anyway ride, I was shit faced drunk. There's no way I should have been riding in that fucking bike.
You look pretty. Hey, that reminds me, since John's not on here, what'd you think of that picture I sent you to?
Hang on, wait one.
So,
When?
Rob,
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good, that, isn't it? The belt.
I need. Here's the thing. I need John.
Oh yes, the belt. Yeah.
I'm going to send that to him as a joke. I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy that
So you
little
need the
fucking
address.
thing. So, Rob, I
So
was
good.
at the store, my wife shopping the other day, and I'm like, fuck it. I'm just hanging out by the entrance, right? And they got all these stupid little gift things. It's like a belt that holds 6 beers.
Yeah.
So I want to buy it. I'm going to send it to John and call it the Sturgis First Aid Kit. And tell him he's got to bring that to Sturgis.
Fuck.
Yeah, that are more of a Duff Man. It's either that or a Duff Man vibe, right?
Something.
Look at this. CJ says, I can't watch that video again, Millsoup. I started tearing up like an 8-year-old whose ice cream cone had just fell on the ground.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Fucking hell. Oh, shit,
Well,
man.
we got
Yeah,
like
we had a
2
good
minutes.
time. Huh?
Yeah. He said, well, I'll be back in 1 minute. I was like, we got like 2 minutes.
We got like 5 minutes, man. What the fuck?
Okay. 5 minutes. There you go.
5 minutes.
Yep.
Well, to be precise, 4 minutes and
30 seconds.
40 seconds.
There you go. Counting it down.
Counting down. Counting down. So, what you guys got planned for New Year's Eve? Anything? Just chilling?
The wife's family's
They,
Christmas.
good.
Yeah. All 137 of the little bastards.
What?
Do what?
Yeah. My wife's the youngest of 10.
What? The youngest of 10? Jesus Christ.
I keep telling them they need name tags because I don't remember half the little fuckers. I don't know who the hell they belong to.
That's a lot, mate.
So
Fucking hell.
So I live in a town called Mechanicsburg, and they drop a wrench, and it's only 2 blocks from the house. So I think we're going to try to keep the boys. Well, no, the boys are going to try to keep us up to midnight, and then we're going to walk down and watch the wrench drop.
What's a wrench drop? What's that?
So the town I live in is called Mechanicsburg, right?
Yeah.
So what they do is they count down and they drop a wrench. Instead
Oh,
of dropping
right, okay.
a ball, they drop
Yeah,
a
yeah.
wrench because
Got
I'm in
ya.
Mechanicsburg.
What, and then
So-
fireworks and stuff.
Yeah, probably whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Nice.
but the boys are gonna try to keep us up to midnight. We'll see what happens. I haven't made it to fucking midnight in like 4 or 5 years now.
Unless
Shit,
you're
me
me.
either. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. Joey says
It's not
favorite
worth
beer and go. Right, favorite beer. Boom. That right there, Joey. For me, mate, that's my favorite beer of all time.
There you go.
Favorite beer, Joey, is Vorsteiner Dunkel.
Oh, the Dunkel from the Warsteiner.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
It is. I can only find it once in a blue moon around here, but I know the liquor manager at the grocery store, and he'll get some for me every now and again.
I've got some Warsteiner upstairs actually. German beer by far is my fave, man. That is.
I don't know. I'm pretty. I like Stella. I think Stella's my go-to. It's my
Stella's
favorite.
good. Yeah,
Stella,
I do like a wife beater. Rob, favorite beer?
I'm partial to reds. Local microbrew makes an Irish red that I really enjoy. And it's toss up between that and the red IPA, but because it's microbrew, it's seasonal, so they don't always have it. So, it's basically like the closest version to a Rickards red.
No.
If I could drink nothing else, I'd survive on Rickards red.
Nice.
Rob, you would love the. My neighbor brought me over a 6-pack the other day. They were playing around at the brewery. They made a red IPA. Only it was 9.8% alcohol.
Yeah, I don't do no IPAs, man.
And
actually, I'm totally okay with that.
it was
you know,
good.
I brew a lot at the brewery because that's what I do in my hobby. Is I work 2 days a month at a brewery. We made a 9.4 rye beer this month.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it's so sweet. Oh my god, it's insane.
Can I just jump in quickly? Can I just jump in quickly? The comment down below there, right, is not meant offensive. Pete is Scottish, and the word cunt is used to describe all different kinds of people.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
German.
Yeah.
You can be
Yeah,
a
it's
good
very
cunt,
versatile.
you can be
Very
a shit
versatile.
cunt. Fucking hell. Veteran Biker, what's happening, man? How are you, mate? Thanks very much. Appreciate that.
What's going on, buddy?
Yeah. Keep doing what you do. You're touching more people than you know. I hope I'm not touching anybody, mate, because fucking hell,
Nowadays, yeah.
Not nowadays, anyway.
I didn't do that.
Jesus. Fuck. Well, anyway, listen, we got 15 seconds, so I'm going to say, guys, Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a fantastic New Year. All the best to all of you and your families for 2023. Thank you all for watching tonight, and obviously thank you guys for coming in on the show tonight. It's been an absolute blast. 2 hours and 40 minutes of just friends hanging out and have a good time, so which is always a bonus. So listen, guys, thank you very much for coming on again. Merry New Year, Merry Christmas, all that fun, and cheers to you all. And here's all the very best for 2023 for you and your family. So cheers, guys. As always, I will leave you with this fucking outstanding tune by Mr. Julian Austin, and it is, of course, Unsung Heroes. So here we go. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to hit that like
Stay safe, everybody.
before you leave. All right, cheers, boys. Take it easy, guys. Good night. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and remember,
See you guys.
you'll never walk away.
Good chat.
See you guys.
As an infantryman, served in Bosnia, Iraq, and Afghanistan. He's seen some things nobody should ever see. He never came back when he came back from overseas. Yeah, and a few months back he took his granddaddy's gun, threw it in his truck and went out on a run. Drove up Hilly Mountain to an old shine shack. That's the night he never came back. Yeah, there wasn't any flag draped coffin, no 21-gun salute. Just his mother and his brother there to bury him. Didn't even make the news. Another unsung hero who gave all for me and you. Spent 15 years with search and rescue. During that time she saved lives but lost some too. Then one day she just came undone and never got a chance to say goodbye to her loved ones. No one saw that it was going that way. When the medic showed up, it was just too late. She left a note, said sorry I had to go, but I gotta go try and save some ghosts. Yeah, there wasn't any mention of suicide. They just said she died suddenly. But now everyone knows she lost her war with PTSD. Yeah, another unsung hero who gave all for you and me. Gonna do what they do. Will it be me and you? It takes a special someone to walk that line. To walk that line. Yeah. His life as a first responder. He started as a field medic serving over yonder. He thinks about the ones that lonesome today. Then one night he hit the bottle alone. Took a bottle of pills, thank God he picked up the phone. They found him in time and they brought him back for another day. Yeah, and these days he's doing much better. He's been reaching out now, it's not to show. And he's getting helping those who really know what he's going through. Another unsung hero who gave all for me and you. Yeah, we gotta thank all our heroes. That's the least we can do. Yeah, God bless the unsung heroes who give and gave for me and you. It's a real bad war going on out there. We gotta find them, gotta help them, gotta show them that we care. So many people out there trying to make it one more day. Together we can fix this thing, we will find a way. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder's a really bad thing. PTSD, don't think that it never could happen to you and me. But if it's gotten time, it just might help save you and me. Yeah, it's a monster you can't see, and it's a real